Alright everybody, we've got round one pairings. We've got Michael versus Stephen, Callum versus Morgan, Liam, you've got a bye. Jared, you're versus me. Nick versus Dan. Elijah, listen up everybody please. Elijah versus Sasha, Kayla versus Jamie, and Kenny versus Rowan.
Not Nick versus anyone straight.
No, we finally changed your mind, Danny.
Oh, okay, sorry guys, hold up, sorry. I've entered someone who's not playing. Alright guys, new pairings. Please everyone listen. We've got Kenny versus Michael, Stephen versus Morgan, Jared versus Callum, Nick versus me, Caleb versus Elijah, Daniel versus Liam, and Rowan versus Sasha. Sasha and Rowan, do you two want to go off right?
I went. Sasha, do you want to go on straight?
Sure.
That's a good question. Everyone else sits first. Quickly finish this up.
That's funny, everyone. Do you want some of the off match? I got one coming tomorrow. I'll trade one of them for a touchdown. That's fine, take it.
I want to get creepers more, but I want all time for
All right.
Can I put my own mat on there?
Yeah, just make sure it's lined up.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing if this time next week we didn't have to distance, wouldn't it?
I know, right? Is that lined up all square, Greg?
Yes, that's cool.
What are you playing today?
I'm playing Granthea.
Not a new hero?
Not a new hero.
Oh no.
What are you playing today, Sasha?
Oldham.
Great. All right.
Alright, so which health counter is which?
Chat one. So the one that's on 39 is you.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
So Oldham hasn't been added to the character things.
Yeah, I think Greg can do the art manually if he needs to. Anyway, at stream, if you have any questions or anything like that, chuck it in the chat. You know how it is, and we'll get to it at the end if we have any time left on the round. I know that the Guardian matchup with me tends to go all the way to the end, but we might be in for a nice surprise. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm cycling here. I'm just going to run and grab an inner sleeve. Just to make sure that my deck is all the same. Right, 2 seconds.
go first.
I've got all them. I've got a question about this card. Blizzard.
Yeah.
Does it work on weapon attacks?
What does it say?
Target attack.
Target attack. Needs this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to being able to do this without like a full length of table in the middle.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to being able to see my cards.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Key.
Do you know if it's the new cycle of hero like promo stuff, or is it still the old Lexi one?
I think this is the last Lexi week.
Right.
Next week is the new cycle.
Do you
Yeah.
know what the next hero is going to be?
I'm not allowed to say.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
It'll be released what next week, Tuesday or something.
Whenever it goes on the website.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Old him, please.
Would you do me a favour? Just click on the settings on the little prompt and change the swords to be the one that says no life.
Sorry, what?
So just click on the deck that's no arm, the hero that's no arm. It should be a title that says no arm.
I mean, I would have done the same card.
Ah, yep. I see it.
I would have done the same card if you had done playing.
The new art one.
Oh, yeah, you want, yeah. And then just go back to the screen.
I will go with.
Maybe I didn't do it right. I didn't use this app.
You're all good.
Yeah, so this should just be there.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Sweet.
Do you know which one was what?
That one I think was me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Just put it that way.
Sweet.
Okay.
Go back to my room, right?
I mean, I can put it over here. It'll be.
Oh, you're the one that's going to be controlling life. So whatever's easiest for you.
I think just over here.
Yeah.
Hold him into aura first.
Hold him into order.
Alright.
Not good.
How'd you like me to cut?
Just half.
Yep. Same for you.
Sweet.
Right. Payroll?
Yeah.
4 for me.
6.
Up to you.
I'll go first.
All right.
That is the 12.
That's the one thing that I can't figure out when other things and ways to do it. How does he pull damage? How do you get that? I know you don't die, but how does he other people die?
No one
He
knows.
doesn't, he just waits them out.
Yeah.
Swing for 8? Yeah, that's bluffable.
Yeah, that's it. There's no delay.
Swing for 4? But then you wait to create it, but you're not hitting there.
I think I'm just gonna pitch 4 and play mulch for 8. Not fusing.
Not fusing.
Not fusing.
Cool. With 1 card in hand, any pitch floating? Cool. I'm going to block. Really? I'm going to block 9 here.
Cool. Just Arsenal and pass.
Cool. That was such a good first hand as well. It was really so good. Okay. Tunic. Top of my turn. Alright. Pitch 2. Warrior's Valor yellow. Dawnblade for 5 on a hit, go again. 2 cards in hand, nothing floating, no arsenal, obviously.
Good memory. It doesn't matter.
I'll block 8.
Blocking 8.
Yep.
1 card in hand, 2 cards in hand, 1 card in arsenal. Could you read me old times ability?
Once per turn reaction, cost 3. If an earth card is pitched this way, prevent the next 2 damage that were to be dealt to Alden. If an ice card is pitched this way, attacking hero puts a card from their hand on the top of their deck.
Cool.
This trigger. Okay. Yep. Okay, then I will activate shock counters. Next.
Cool. I'm going to Arsenal and pass.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you can't. Okay, so 4 arcane in total and then 3 of target. And then I will.
I'll play Amulet of Ice,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll pitch an ice card, playing Winter's Veil, ability active. So if it hits, you create a Frostbite token.
For how much?
4.
For 4. On a hit, create a frostbite token.
Yep,
No pitch floating?
no pitch.
Okay. I'll block 4 here.
Yep.
Tunic to 2. Pitch. Let's just do hit and run, yellow. Pitch. 1. Dawnblade for 3 with go again. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal. Nothing floating.
No pitch.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, for 3. How much? No pitch
No
remaining?
pitch. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
Cool. I'll take 3.
Taking 3?
Yep.
Cool. Using the go again, I'll pitch 2 and come in for 4.
Come look at New Horizons, please. Yep, let's go.
Decided to get rid of that remembrance.
Yeah.
Didn't exactly want to keep the route though, so.
Yep, what does that do? Yep.
Nothing floating, 1 in arsenal, nothing in hand.
Yeah. I want to try things. I'll take
Alright.
4.
Dawn has
Cool, counter goes on the Dawnblade.
Yep.
Which of these is the most readable? Cool, drawing up and passing.
Cool. I will pitch 3, activating Crown of Seeds,
Uh-huh,
so I can put my Arsenal card at the bottom of the deck and draw a card.
cool. Crown of Seeds, so is that once per turn?
Yeah. It's an instant as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well. Yeah, I badly messed that up. I'll play
New
Amulet
hero?
of Earth.
New hero, it's all
Yeah.
good. We're getting there. This is the exciting part of the new set being released, is people trying stuff out, figuring what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Is what I'm really looking forward to about playtesting new heroes.
That's just Nolrune. I thought I had my seismic searches there.
Oh, yeah, just in front of you.
Yeah. I've got 2 left. I'll create a seismic search.
Okay. Off of, are you running? Oh, you're running
Tectonic.
the, yeah. Not the new legendary.
No. It's kind of useless against warrior, I think. Still,
Yeah, fair enough.
Pitch 3 to remove particularly 4 to 5.
I'll pitch 3 more, playing Snow Under, fusing with Channel Lake Frigid.
Okay.
It's an ice card.
Yeah.
If it hits, it's coming in for 7. If it hits, create a Frostbite token under your control.
So next action,
Costs 1 additional.
cool. Next action or activated ability.
Yeah.
Alright. For 7.
Yeah, I like Alden more than Bravo, just because he can play cards that are just on hit, not you have to hit for 4 or more.
Yeah.
It's easier to block that way.
The on hits do make it complicated to play against, definitely.
A bit more aggressive than Bravo's
Yeah.
control playing.
Yeah, definitely. For 7, create a Frostbite token.
Yeah.
How much do I care about a Frostbite token? One card in hand, and it's Channel Lake Frigid.
Indeed.
One, attack reaction,
No attack reaction.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I'll break Amulet of Earth.
Giving
Oh
it.
wait. Nope, never mind. I
Yeah,
have
you have to
misread
fuse
that.
Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will break Amulet of Ice.
Sure.
So destroy target Amulet of Ice. Target hero discards a card unless they pay 2 resource. Yep. Cool. And I will arsenal that and pass.
Cool, cool. Tunic,
4.
3. There's the 3. There's the 3. Pitch 3. Dawnblade 4. Anyone wondering why I didn't just pitch blue to pay for the shunt? I wanted the overpower still in the deck, so I pitched it because I didn't think I would play it this turn. Coming in for 4. I got 2 floating, 1 in arsenal, nothing in hand, no go again, etc. currently.
Yep.
Remove 5 for 2. Go. Just 5 for 2. Remove, give it go again.
I'll pitch 3.
Uh-huh.
Playing Biting Gale. It's a defense reaction.
Sure. What does it do?
So if Biting Gale was fused, which it wasn't,
Okay.
the attacking hero discards a card unless they pay 2 resource.
Cool.
You neither have a card or I confuse.
Okay. So how much is that blocking
Just blocking 4.
for 4?
Yeah.
How much have you got floating?
1.
1 floating. 1 card, 2 cards in hand, 1 card in arsenal. Sure. I think I'm going to do this now. Singing Steelblade.
Yep.
Going 1 over.
Yep.
I've got 1 floating. Now, this is always my question is, do I try to get a little greedy, or I'm going to do what I think is a reasonably okay thing, and I'm going to search out Glint. Gaining go again also reprises triggered.
Yeah,
because
you draw a
blocked from
card.
hit. Correct. So I will shuffle and draw.
You did pay 1 extra for the Dawnblade, yeah? Because of the...
It didn't hit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Cool.
All good. Trust me, I'm very aware of that particular nightmare.
Cool, cool.
Right. Would you like to block the 1 over?
Yeah. I'm gonna pitch 3. Crown of Seeds.
Sure.
So putting that at the bottom of my deck.
Gave it dominate and then fused to give it
Drawing 1. And I negate 1 damage from the seed.
Okay. How would you like me to cut?
Oh, just half.
Okay, so you're going to be negating 1 damage?
Yeah.
Is it prevent 1 damage?
Yeah, it's prevent 1 damage.
Okay.
I still have 3 floating as well. Oh, why'd I pitch? I'm an idiot. I didn't. That was over pitching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can't do that. Yeah, because I had 1 left from biting gale. Yep.
Okay. So you're blocking 4. You'll be equivalent blocking 5, which is what I'm currently at. Okay, I'm going to Arsenal pass.
Cool.
Lose the counter.
Seismic Surge breaks. Just thinking if I want to do something at the end of your turn.
Yeah, all good. Oh, if you want to do something at the end of my turn, Seismic Surge hasn't broken.
Oh, yep, that's right.
All of these new instants are
Yeah, it's weird.
really testing how like the combat chain works and all
Yeah.
that sort of thing. It's just such a funky thing to have to like.
Play around.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's okay. I'll just go Seismic Surge
Don't
pops.
forget to clear your pitch zone,
Yes.
Sasha. Here
Hey,
we
I'm
go.
not used to playing this far from the mat, okay?
I getcha.
I'll just pitch 3,
Uh-huh.
coming in with mulch for 8.
Any on-hit effect?
It's not fused, so no. I had very little time building this deck, so
Yeah, you're all good. I'm going to take 8.
gonna take 8.
Yeah.
Cool. I will Arsenal and pass.
Arsenal and Parsenal, as they say. Pitch 3. Warrior's Valor, red.
Yeah.
Dawnblade for 6. On a hit, go again. I've got 1 floating, 2 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
For 6.
Oh, so all good in the chat.
Hmm.
No, I think the amulets are going to be something that's super interesting at chat. Just because it's been really fascinating seeing people try and like figure out how to like get potions out and stuff like that, but then the amulets just come with guaranteed go again. So
I'll
it's
block
fascinating.
5, 6.
Attack reaction. Pitch 3. Go to 4.
Yep.
Pay 2 of it. Go to 2 to play Route from Arsenal.
Yep.
Could you tell me which 2 you blocked with and what they do?
So Emerging Avalanche.
Uh-huh.
It's Aura.
Uh-huh.
Go again, Ice Fusion. When Emerging Avalanche enters the arena, if it was fused, create a Frostbite token under the hero's control.
Yep.
At the beginning of your action phase, destroy Emerging Avalanche. Then the next attack action card you play, this turn gets +3.
Okay. How much does that one cost?
2.
Okay. Cool.
And Earthlore Surge, your next attack action card gets, you play, this turn gets +5.
Yeah. And that's 2 cost?
Yeah.
Growth. I don't like either of those. But you can have back Emerging Avalanche, I think.
Cool.
We'll see. That might be a mistake, but
So
you know.
that's defending
so I'm
4,
coming in for 9. You're blocking
3,
4?
4, 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask how much they were blocking for.
I have 2 resource left.
Mhm.
I'll use 1 for crown.
Okay.
So putting this at the bottom of my deck.
Uh huh. So you have 1 floating.
Yes. Um.
Pitch for 3.
Yeah. So I'll block 4 and take what 5.
Yes.
5 for 2.
Cool. Gaining my go again. I have 2 resource floating. So I'm going to pay for the Brave Forge braces and come in again for. Oh, am I going to pay for the Brave Forge braces? Because that will allow you to block with the rampart again, right?
Yes.
You still have 1 floating.
Yes.
5 for 2.
How much did what was it? Emerging Avalanche block for? That was 2, right? Because you were
3.
total blocking. Oh, okay.
Block for 3. So. Yeah, it's currently has 1 on it.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come in a game here for 4.
One card in hand.
Yeah. Nothing floating. Tunic on 3.
Cool. So we'll use the remaining 4 rampart and block with Emerging Avalanche.
Cool.
At the end of your turn,
Yeah.
I will pitch 3 and play Exposed to Elements, not fusing.
Oh, okay.
So
That do.
if it were fused, if Exposed to the Elements was fused with an Earth card, put a -1 counter on target equipment.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, never mind. I have to fuse it.
Oh, otherwise it doesn't do anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
I read that wrong, and I am an idiot. But I still blocked everything,
All good.
so that's okay.
Right. Arsenal, drop and puff.
All these new cards are real confusing.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right. Over to you.
Cool. In that case,
No defense reactions. Pitch for 3. Pay 2 pistol. Floating. Off my dice. 5 pistol for 2.
yeah, I'll just pitch 3 and come in for 4.
Coming in for 4.
Yeah, no on hit.
No on-hit effect. You're lower than me. But I know better than to take 4 for no good reason. I think I know better than that. I might not know better than that. There's no on-hit effect, is there?
No.
I'm going to block 3 and take 1.
Cool. I will Arsenal and pass.
Cool, cool. My turn. I'm going to pitch 2. I'm going to play Warrior's Valor
Yep.
and come in with the Dawnblade here for, what's happening, 6. On a hit, go again. I've got 2 in hand, no arsenal, no pitch, tunic on 3.
For 6.
Yeah.
Nothing else is not me.
Don't like Warrior.
Yeah. A lot of thinking.
Hmm.
See, this is what I really like about playing Warrior, is once you've done it for a long time, it kind of gets to the point where you don't have to think so much. Because my goal is to use every card that I have every turn. Makes life a lot simpler, theoretically. Still hard to play really well, but my goal every time I play a game is to make my opponent think more than I have to think. So, yeah. It's definitely it's an interesting thing playing Warrior, because the mind game is more important than the actual card game sometimes.
Just want to read my hero.
Yeah. And thanks to one of our very intelligent people here in Dunedin who gave me my little Oldheim token so that I can see what he does as well. Yeah, it's definitely weird being so far away from your opponent in this. Like,
Yep, cards and activate abilities cost an extra resource.
I'll block 9.
blocking 9.
Basically double.
Cool. Arsenal pass.
Yep. Too used to Bravo.
Yeah.
Pitch 3, Winter's Veil, on hit effect active.
Oh, what's the on-hit effect?
Creates a Frostbite token if it hits.
Oh, gnarly. Okay. So the next action would cost an additional 1 resource?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna block 3 here. Take 1. Oh, yep, taking 1. I'm taking 1. I said I was taking 1.
Cool. You get a Frostbite token.
Correct.
I think at the back of that Oldheim there is a...
Here we go. Here we go.
Sweet.
Alright.
Nice card.
Okay. Pitch 2. Dawnblade for 3. No resource floating, but the Frostbite is destroyed.
Pay free to play Isle of Tame.
2 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
Block 6.
Blocking 6. Cool. Drop and pass.
060 for 4.
I'll pitch 3, creating a seismic surge with tectonic plating. And command and conquer.
For 6.
Yeah.
No defense reactions.
Yeah. And on hit destroys the arsenal.
Yeah, it does. 6. I don't want to block with that card. There's no defense reactions. But I really, do I like that card more than I like that card? Three. Take 3. Lose. Blood.
Cool.
Red, obviously. Never play any other colour. Alright. Pitch 3, Dawnblade for 3. 2 floating, 2 in hand, no arsenal.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Taking 3.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to arsenal that, draw up and pass.
Cool.
Some Bravo love sitting in chat right now. Good to see. As much as I hate playing against Bravo, he's a funky hero. Alright, over to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and gamble here a bit. So seismic surge breaks.
Uh-huh.
Pitch 3 to Crown of Seeds.
Uh-huh.
Putting this at the bottom of my deck, drawing a card.
Cool.
Not what I wanted to see.
I get that.
So I have 2 left.
No,
Yep.
just removed it to attack you. It's just for 2.
Oh, might not be terrible. Pitching 1 more, putting that to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Terrace Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So your next Guardian attack action this turn gets +1, dominate, and if it hits a hero, they discard 2 cards.
Whoa. Uh-huh. Okay.
And then I will pitch 3,
Low.
creating another Seismic Surge.
5 for 2.
And because of Seismic Surge active, this costs 1 less. And it's Snow Under for 8 dominated. And if it hits, you discard 2 cards.
Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. 8 dominated. Alright. 2. Take reaction. 8.
Cool.
Yep.
Count from there. Shoot up to 1.
Pay 2 resources. Placement drop line. Using the last range of your lowest. Pitch 3.
Pitch 2. Oh no, which one am I pitching?
Target pistol. Remove life for 3.
Pitch 2. Warrior's Valor. Dawnblade 6. On a hit, go again. Nothing floating. 2 in hand, no arsenal.
5 boosting. This is successful. What, 5? Yeah. I didn't know you moved up. And then 5 for 3.
Who are you playing today, Jared?
Arsenal last card.
A pile of random jank that I had time to put together.
Yeah, I get you.
I started building Lexi, but I just didn't have time.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting playing the new heroes. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming in for 6.
Oh, yeah,
6.
all done. I'll see you in 30. Half an hour.
Exactly right.
What do you mean?
Dungeon chapter. 2 floating. 5 for 2.
It's hard.
Remove 2. Go again. Load. Load.
Block 3.
Pitch. Play Sigma Dungeon chapter. Pass.
4.
Yep.
Reactions? Oh, wait. Cool, I pitched them in the wrong order.
Oh,
How you doing? I'm blocking 4.
blocking 4, no attack reaction. Take 2. Cool.
Yeah, I need a lot of practice with this hero.
Yeah, it's tough. It's always so tough getting used to a new hero.
I've got 2 resources.
Alright, 2 resource floating. You've got 2 cards in hand. Ram's Head is already blocking 1. If I use an action, it'll be blocking 2. Pitch 2. Come in for 3. I got 1 floating, 1 in hand, no arsenal.
I will attack for 8.
Really don't want to be blocking with this card. Guess I'll just take 3.
Cool. Counter goes on the Dawn Blade.
Yep.
I'll Arsenal and pass.
Oh, he's probably awesome. Sorry, I was like, wait, why was it?
Seismic's gone.
Yep.
I'll just pitch 3 and come in for 4. Ability not active.
Cool. No block.
Take 4.
Yep.
Arsenal and pass.
Cool. Tunic on my turn. Pitch 3. Spoils of War.
Yep.
Dawnblade for 6 with go again. On a hit, create copper tokens. I've got 1 resource floating, 3 cards in hand, no arsenal.
Coming in for 6.
6 with go again.
Okay. Ah, 6/6.
Cool. I create copper tokens, which I'm definitely going to use. They're definitely in there for a reason. Okay, so I've got 1 floating. Pay for the Brave Forge braces with my 1. Pitch 1. Come in with the Dawnblade for 5.
Take 5.
Cool. Counter goes up on the Dawnblade. I'm going to Arsenal that card. I'm going to Sigil of Solace, gain 3.
Yep.
Draw up and pass.
Cool.
Create 2 more of those bad boys on the way out.
I'll pitch 3.
Uh-huh.
Breaking Mage Masters.
Sure.
Playing Tome.
Uh-huh.
Drawing 2.
Uh-huh.
Gaining 5.
Yep.
Pay 2 to load my production. Then you get 1 floating.
Cool. Did not at all work out how I wanted it to.
Oh, with the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's always where I kind of am like struggling to get past is the pitch order.
Yeah.
But then again, I shuffle my deck so much that pitch order is basically meaningless 90% of the time.
So go on floating.
Yep.
Remove 5 for 2. Go again. Load. Pitch for 3. Load.
Feels bad having to pitch these away.
Remove 5.
Oh, is it just like too many reds or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there. I've been there.
Go again. Load.
Oh, maybe I could
5 for 2.
do something here. Yeah, I reckon I might be able to do something here.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch another 1.
Uh-huh. So you've got 2 resource.
Yep.
Pitch. Load pistol. Pitch. Load dodge.
No, that doesn't work either. All these cards are so weird.
Type pistol.
I'm trying to figure them out in my head, but it ain't working.
Yeah.
I'll just create a seismic surge
Alright.
and
Pitch for 3. Load pistol. Load dodge turbo.
come in for 7, pitching 3.
5 for 3.
7. Any on-hit effect?
No.
3 cards in hand.
Go again.
For 7.
Load.
126, you're on 14.
Load.
I don't super duper want to like drop now. For 7.
I think my ratios of cards are a bit off.
Yeah.
I think I might have to go back to the drawing board on this one.
Yeah, like ratios are legitimately the hardest thing in the world.
I just didn't know whether to
figure
go
out.
earth or ice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I could try this, but I could also try this. And let's try both at the same time, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Remove target pistol.
Just ain't working.
Remove and 5 for 3.
7.
Yeah.
Block. See, I haven't seen any pummels yet, and the pummel is what makes me anxious. I don't know the cards enough to know if there's a nastier defense attack reaction I should be waiting for. So 7 on hit effect is nothing.
Nothing. Just
Okay.
plain 7.
Eight.
Cool. Oh, Arsenal. And pass.
Cool. It hurt me to pitch a Steel Blade Supremacy. I've been waiting the whole fucking game to see one. But it's not worth it to take a massive amount of damage at this point. Pitch 2. Come in for 5. I've got 1 floating, 1 in Arsenal, nothing in hand. Tunic on 3.
Five.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have another one. I got.
I'll pitch 1 to seeds.
Yep.
Draw a card. Oh, okay, worse. It's about standard.
So this just guarantees this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Block 3 reactions.
No attack reaction currently.
Blocking 9.
Blocking 9. I'm coming in for 5. Cool.
Yep. I'll just Arsenal and pass my turn as well.
Alright.
After Seismic Surge broke.
Yep. All good. Okay. Pitch 3. Spoils of War. Dawnblade for 5 with Go Again. Create copper on a hit. I got 1 floating, 2 in hand, 1 in Arsenal. Tunic on 3.
For 5.
Yep.
I'll block 5.
Cool. Attack reaction. Singing Steelblade. Going 1 over. Searching for Twinning Blade.
Yep.
Defense reaction.
1 going over, you said.
Yep.
Makes things tricky. 2 cards in hand. How much floating? None.
Nothing floating currently. Tunic on 3, 2 in hand. No Arsenal.
I don't know, I think just people aren't sitting on it as much as they do.
Yep, 1 goes over.
Cool. Take 1. Right. How would you like me to cut?
I just half it.
So I create 2 of those bad boys. That stays there. I'm going to pitch 3 and come in for 4.
Yep, I'll pitch 3 and block 1. Reaction?
Cool. No reaction.
4.
Cool. Arsenal pass.
Yep. That's broken. That's 2. And then I will just pitch an ice card for Winter's Veil for 4.
On hit effect.
Create a token.
Gross. 4.
Yep.
Okay. Pitch 2. Steelblade Supremacy. Plow through. Dawnblade 4, 8. On a hit, draw a card. If you block with an attack action card, the attack gains, the weapon gains +1 until end of turn. I had to convert the tunic counter to pay for that, but that's coming in for 8. If you block with an attack action card, it becomes 9. On a hit, I draw a card. 1 in arsenal, nothing floating.
Oh, that was 30 people watching.
There we go. Hello, 30 people.
Oh no, I'm being embarrassed by 30 people.
Yeah.
I'll pitch to crap.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Oh, I've got this exact one, but now I have to watch online of these lectures.
They're sleeping, Stephen. They're sleeping during the day.
Or drinking.
Or drinking during the day, yeah.
Still got 2 left.
Yeah.
I'll block 6. So it's both attack action, so that goes up +2, yeah?
It's just once, so it
it's
just
just
gets
one.
+1.
Okay, so it's coming in for 9 now.
Yeah.
Defense reaction 6.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Nothing to do with people. I love
Bring
it.
out the pigeons.
Pass to you.
I'll just ask them on pass.
Are you taking
Right.
one to the paper?
Tunic.
Morgan Beatty.
Are you taking one to the paper?
He's pretty good.
13.
So one day I'll be able to attack back.
You're going full playful.
Pitch 2. Steel Blade Supremacy. Dawn Blade for 5. On a hit, draw a card. I've got nothing floating, 2 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
I got, depending on what they are, I turned up to they're a quarter of my geography 101 papers lectures, and then a quarter of the content I got a client.
Unless you're outside, you don't have to study.
Yeah, if we're studying house I actually, yeah,
She knows.
It's everyone else. You don't have to.
but no, I don't get it.
I'll block 6.
9 hours of lectures will make
Cool. Before I end my turn, I'm going to sigil, gain 3.
Yep.
I'm going to arsenal that card. Going to draw up and pass.
Cool.
Of course, we have a right short answer and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, that's something bad.
Just pitch 3, create seismic 3 before.
On hit effect.
No.
Take 4.
Reaction.
Sure.
Pummel.
Take whatever that is. Cool. Pitch 2. Dawnblade for 3. 1 floating. 3 in hand, 1 in arsenal. And I forgot to tunic. It's the first time I've forgotten to tunic in a very long time.
Do you need to yell at you?
Probably not right now, but maybe later. I have some of my friends yell at me at the start of my turn to tunic every turn, just to reinforce that I should do it.
What did you do with Brian?
What did I do with it?
Well, what did you like it?
Not what I did.
Drink your revenges. Ravages.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'll block 5.
Just miss the button shots.
Blocking 5.
Yep.
Tech reaction.
Yep.
That's what me.
Pitch 2 to go to 3 resource. Overpower. Add 6. So currently at 9. 4 over.
Alzheimer's work.
2 in hand, nothing floating.
Yeah. I'll pitch 3 to all down ability.
And block the
So
next 2
7,
down.
taking 2.
Yep. Cool. I'm going to break the refraction bolters
Yep.
and give it go again.
So,
Re
yeah.
hit and run. Pitch 1, Dawnblade 6.
Oof.
With
I
go
have to
again.
take 6.
Cool. Counter goes on the Dawn Blade. Pass to you.
Eventually, I mean, people have them, so yeah.
I'll just pitch 3 for Winter's Vet.
On hit effect.
Nope.
Take 4.
It'd be great if they broke the combat chain every time they swung in.
Tunic.
And then it'd be amazing. That makes it
Pitch 2. Dawn Blade for 4. 1 floating. 3 in hand. Nothing in arsenal.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Good old Jared.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't watch it. Alright, wait, that was a joke. Just.
I'll pitch blocking with Rampart.
Cool.
Reaction.
No.
Pulse of Eisenloch. So for 7 total.
Cool. Attack reaction. Add 3. Go to 7. Reprise is triggered.
Mm-hmm.
Or-
As a reaction to
Sure.
that. Actually, do I want to?
I'm going to leave that on the top.
Resource remaining?
Nothing
None.
currently.
And 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll pitch an ice card to Uldine. So you have to put a card from your hand to the top of your deck.
Is there a defense reaction?
Yes.
To the top of the deck?
Yes.
You only play one of them, right?
Right, and that will resolve before a further attack reaction.
Yes.
Cool. I'll put
I don't know why.
that card
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean on the. Yeah. This first?
on the top,
Cool.
and then I will arsenal that card.
I'm back where I started originally.
No. 7 blocking 7, and then I.
No, because I was 4 and then 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just arsenal and pass on my turn.
Cool.
Looks good, but I'm saying it's quite.
Pitch 3.
Sorry. All good.
Warrior's Valor.
No.
And I forgot to Tunic again. Dawnblade
Barely
5.
tell off the numbers.
On a hit, go again. 1 floating. 2 in hand. 1 in arsenal.
No, the Scaston leathers looks awesome.
Blocking 8.
Attack reaction. +3. Attack reaction.
Hold on.
Sure.
Yep. I'll pitch to Oldham's defense reaction, and yep.
Alright, just so you know, we've got 20 seconds.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Right. Pitch 3. Dauntless. Dawnblade for 6. Your next defense reaction costs an additional resource. I know I've just forgotten to Tunic for the 2nd time in a row. I got 1 floating.
Time in the round.
No blocks.
I'll attack reaction.
You,
Just give it +3.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's no point in me carrying on.
Yeah. No, it's tricky, like learning how to play the new heroes and stuff like that, especially this early in deck testing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking more ice than
Earth.
earth.
Yeah. I think probably building out so that you can sideboard a little bit into either
Yeah.
is a good plan, because you definitely want to go more ice into this matchup, just because forcing me to
I think
move
anything
cards around and
that's
stuff.
anything really that's that requires any amount of like real pitch control.
Yeah.
It's important to
Yeah.
just try and mess with them.
Yes, exactly.
But that's not how this deck was built, and I see that now.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
you learn.
It's all about learning.
Yeah.
Was it necessary to play Twinning Blade here, just playing around the defense reaction probably? Yes. So my thought process was, if I get the 1 over, great. The Twinning Blade means that if I can get through. Again, I can Dorinthia as well and attack 3 times that turn, theoretically off the bolters, which is a little bit greedy, but I would rather go for the Twinning Blade in that scenario just in case there's a defense reaction, so that I actually can attack again and keep pressure on. It's definitely tough. Can you not play 2 attack reactions at once? You have to regain priority, I believe.
Yeah,
so once I play a card, priority passes to the opponent for them to react. So they have to then pass priority back to me for my turn, like for me to be able to play another card.
Exactly.
So I think on those turns, I probably messed up where I could have played my Arsenal card, for example. Also, if I'd tunicked, it wouldn't be a problem because I would have been able to pay for the card still in my hand.
And just looking for those openings to punish is kind of where the defense reactions and the attack reactions come in hand.
Yeah.
You try and utilize what you can on the opponent's mistakes.
Yeah.
Try and work on those.
Yeah, and I definitely made a lot of mistakes in late game there. Forgetting the tunic was really a huge one. But
good game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you for the game, Sasha.
We've got Callum versus Morgan, Liam versus Michael, Nick versus Elijah, Rowan versus Jared, Stephen versus Sasha, Caleb versus me, Kenny versus Daniel. Liam and Michael, you guys want to go
To Garuda, I probably could have held priority, but I would need to announce that I'm holding priority just to make sure it's super clear.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a weird thing now with so many instants and things that affect affect your opponent more so. What's happening?
Oh, rounds are up.
Cool.
Did
Am
you
I with Greg? Oh, good.
that turn where you got made to put a card back on top? Do you have another attack reaction?
Yeah.
You can just
I can
play
hold
it.
priority, right?
Or you just respond to the defense reaction and play yours.
You can do that? Yeah.
Because you can respond to everything, right?
Yeah.
And if it's in the attack reaction step, you can just
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
because you want to keep your counter.
Yeah. So everyone listen to Liam. He knows more than I do about priority and shit like that. But yeah, no, it's always good to play new stuff and see how things are going. But I will let you guys watch the next match. So enjoy the night. Good luck, Michael. Good luck, Liam.
No, it's just fun.
Bye. You can just draw.
Michael, can I see your phone?
Yeah, playing Dorinthia. Oh no.
Could you guys move the map so that it's a bit more Michael's bit? Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I see the thing that I bought. I can get it. Oh, I actually want these things. Multiple damage. I don't know.
Obviously, wasn't paying much attention.
If you can deal arcane damage, then you're going to be able to deal I don't know what my character is going into. No, I know. We're playing the same
Let's be honest.
I think I'm going to want to go attack more than I want the null rune here.
I think I consider that, but I'm not sure.
Is this okay?
Yeah. How are you enjoying the new heroes, Jared?
Really looking forward to actually building Lexi at this.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be reliable enough to work, so I'm going to pass on that one. But I'm not happy with this at all.
in the deep look like ours. So I say, so it opens up the side of the slide. 3 pages of shit. You kind of find commons like the best. And I've got to get 45 minutes in.
I'm gonna get one the light.
Fastest pen.
Some of them you
You know this is little. And so it's like, here are the good count that I'm going to play, and now I'm going to it.
Yeah. Night demo.
Yeah, 45 minutes into that, by the way.
Might as well just do it right. Yeah. Alright, so what have we got? We've got counting seeds, lightning, thingy, markers, whatever. Yeah. Tunic and little boobies. The shitty snapdragons. Oh, the entry.
Yeah. Technically, it is a managing scale. Working on it tonight. Potentially, second you want to completely look at the icon.
Okay. Just enough. Yeah.
ready for a free one, mate?
Not that I'm ever going to go on but, you know.
Alright, Michael. 4. Beat that.
Here's my chance. 10.
What do you want?
Okay, so you have instants, but you're going to do them anyway. So the only thing I'd be doing is denying you is giving you an arsenal if I let you go first. So I guess I'll go first.
Alright, good luck.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Right, how would you like it going?
Top card goes.
Sure.
Red hidden run, pitch for 1, Dawnblade for 3. Yep. Arsenal. Unless you want to do something.
On your right.
Erudition for 5. Dominated.
Go again?
Yeah.
Sure.
5.
Yeah. Rebirth for 6.
It's fit.
Put a hero. Oh, sorry, close the combat chain. And then put a hero on top of my deck.
Yep, take 6.
On the graveyard. I'll put an erudition on top. And there goes the soul. Go ahead. This mic is really in the way.
Pitch 3. Yellow Warrior's Valor. Dawnblade for 5, and if it hits, go again.
Yep. I'll take 5.
Yep. Red hidden run.
Yep.
1 pitch left. Pay for braces. Pitch 3. Dawnblade for 7. With go again.
Yep, no blocks.
No reaction.
Yep.
Arsenal?
Yep.
Gain a counter.
Mm-hmm.
So everything just has
Erudition for 5, dominated.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, who knows?
What are you playing today?
I was gonna play Warriors and Steve forgot to bring the cup.
What did you need?
Splints, buffers,
Yeah, this sucks, but I really have to. 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Considering this.
Yeah, just the.
Irradiation for 5.
Yeah.
Right. If it's going to be like
I think I have to take that.
going to play
Sure, I'll take 5.
Yeah, take 5.
I'll draw 2.
next time an attack action hits the hero this turn, it deals 3 damage to them.
Not closing combat chain.
This would be from the last hero.
Oh yeah, those ones will be here. Sorry.
And then it's lightning surge that you,
So pitches for 3, so I get 4 resource.
if it hits, it does an extra 3.
Protection for 6.
2, 1.
No blocks?
Take 6.
Yep.
Make a spectral. Attack for 1.
Take 1?
And I'm going to respond and pay 2 to make another spectral.
Yep.
And 1.
Take 1.
Go.
Courage?
Yep.
I'm going to be very sad if you get Dark Light. Pitch for 3. Spoils.
Yep.
Far through. Dawnblade for 9 or 10 if you block with an attack action, and go again. And if it hits, 2 coppers.
1 floating.
1 floating. 1
Oh,
an
I'm
arsenal.
just going to block 12.
Half what?
Sure. So I lose a spectral. Oh, 2 spectrals, right?
Yep. Keep forgetting about the goddamn spectrals. But yeah, cool. That's fine.
And I'm obviously doing nothing. So I'm just drawing up.
Yep.
I'm gonna take
Pitch 3. Red Warriors power.
Yeah.
Steelblade Supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
so now
Dawnblade for 8, and if it hits, go again.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty
also
good.
draw.
Yeah. I'm going to take 8.
Yep. Draw.
Yep.
You just get the lightning because you play 2. It does, yeah.
yeah, and then it'll just
Pitch 3. Pay for braces. Dawnblade for 6.
Use a resource.
2 resource. 1
Oh,
again.
take 6.
20.
No, so Briar's just not protected, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you've got the go
Draw.
for this current
Yep.
Break bolters.
Yep.
It's 10.
Dawnblade gains a counter.
Yep.
So I really want you to come in for like 8.
Well, it's coming in for 7.
The 8 total would have been really nice.
Well, just block 2, and then you take 5 and 3. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm going to pitch 3. I'm going to play the Bramble Spark, non-fusing. So
Dawnblade for 6.
the next attack action I play this turn gains.
I'll take 6.
This card deal 1 after.
Yep. Draw. Oh god, I don't want either of these cards.
It doesn't have any alternate effect or anything like that. It's just other than the
Plus 3, yeah.
The next attack action card I play this turn when you attack with this deal 1 arcane damage to the target hero. So
I guess Arsenal.
I'm then going to blink, giving myself an action point.
So then we say,
Pitch 4. Prismatic shield.
Yep.
Attack for 1 3 times.
Take 1, 1, 1.
Arsenal.
Yeah. 4 and 2 attack.
3, Dawnblade for 4. 1 again, 1 Arsenal, 2 floating. I'm still happy. It's turn 2.
Blue hit and run. Pitch
I'm just
2.
gonna respond.
Yep.
Play.
Nah.
I drew it last turn and didn't have the or 2 of them last turn and had no resource.
And 2 I think.
Oh yeah, that's good for me, I guess.
Yeah, I've drawn them really terribly this game.
It's kind of everything I'm banking on.
It just does it. Because I played a...
So if I Dawnblade it, there's no go again on that, is there? Right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll Dawnblade. Lose counter.
Yeah.
1.
My turn, I'm gonna make a spectral.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 1 4 times.
Take 4.
Arsenal pass.
Sadly, embodiment doesn't trigger off the...
Hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch for 1. Dawnblade 3.
No blocks.
No reaction.
Soul Shield.
Yep.
From Arsenal.
No reaction.
Sure.
Okay.
Pitch 2. Nourishing. Dominated.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Maybe we should just let that hit.
I'd like it if you did.
Well, I wouldn't have hit. I would have.
It's been like 10 minutes.
Like 3, lose 3 of these.
Yep. Arsenal.
Yeah. I should have thought about that, maybe. That's alright. Your addition.
Yeah, I learned how to play with it the other day too. I have like everything sitting there to make it apart from the legendary thing. Lessons in Lava and the legendary, I think. The immediate everything. Okay, so I'm going to play Flickerless, Revealing Lightning Surge.
It's got Dominate.
It was fused and
At least you didn't show me the cards.
Yeah.
and it's currently dealing 1 damage.
I'm gonna do a quick switcheroo because I got it today and I show it off.
I mean, it's fine now, but before I was using it to keep track of, like, if they were different.
Oh, there's all of them.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other 2 are normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually we'll get them all.
Three.
Take 2?
Yep.
Cast the soul. Draw 2.
I will then find lightning.
Can't draw blues for the life of me, eh?
I'm relying on
Coming
your
for 1.
Take 1.
Make a spectral.
Yep.
Coming for 1.
Take 1.
Arsenal.
And I will then Rosetta go on for 2 and 2. So because of Flickerless, take
Sharp and Steel.
Yep.
Steel Blade Supremacy, pitching a blue. Dawnblade for 8, and if it hits, draw. 1 pitch left.
No blocks.
Plus 3.
So how much is this?
So now I'm 11.
11 versus 2. It's pretty good. Yeah.
10. 1 over.
So I lose 1 spectrum.
Yeah. Yep.
This one gets us Make a spectral. Come in for 1 and 1.
Take 1 and 1. Pitch 3. Blue Warriors fella. Don't wait for 4, and if it hits, go again.
Yep.
Create another one.
I was feeling so proud of myself.
What do I do here?
How the hell are you doing them with 2 cards?
I'm not. Pitch 2, all the way to 4.
So you got 1 resource, 2 cards.
Yeah.
No block. Oh, is it 4?
Yes.
So whenever I play, it costs an extra 2. It's only for the first
Why is it 4, Michael?
I mean, you don't know what I'd give for that to be a red Warriors Valor.
No, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to ball lightning for 3. If it hits, it does 1 extra.
Got 2 cards. No blocks.
No reaction.
Take 2.
Yep.
Get the right life total.
Pay for braces. Pitch for 2. Dawnblade for 4.
4.
1 pitch left.
Yep. It's hitting perfect numbers.
Sure, bottom of lightning.
Maybe I should have just messaged the first one.
Bottom of lightning.
Just coming to Rosetta for 2.
4.
No, because I didn't play it
Whenever a
until I take
lightning
action.
action card will damage this combat chain, instead it deals that much plus 1.
I see.
So all lightning coming in, 1
Plus
arcane,
6.
1 arcane,
Plus 3.
and then for 2.
Make a spectral.
Yeah.
So block 7.
Yeah.
So,
Make a spectral. Come in for 1.
Take 1.
Go.
you play triple lightning. So it's coming 6.
Come on, Dick.
Pitch 3.
So that makes
Spoils.
This makes it
Determination. Dawnblade for 6 Dominators. With go again, and if it hits, 2 copies.
Yeah, I think I'm dead. Any resource? 1.
1.
It's just 6. I say just 6 like it's like something I'm blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, 6 is pretty good for right now for me. Block 4. Blocking.
Oh, hang on, sorry. That doesn't leave me dead to a plus 3, does it?
So you're blocking 4.
4, so I'd be taking 2. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, if I got plus 3.
That's fine.
I don't have plus 3. Oh,
3 to make a rune charm.
I'm just going to think.
I got 2 minutes on an arsenal, nothing ready.
Plus 1.
So take 3.
Yes.
Blossoming Spellblade for 6.
Yeah.
1 arcane.
Yeah.
And then Dawnblade for
There's a
4.
couple like
After creating 2 coppers.
And then 1, 2, 3.
I'm just thinking about how I play that.
It's coming to 6.
Still Dominators.
Mhm.
tech correction, plus 3.
So rune chance from the draw. So it's a guarantee. It's going to hit you and you've got to block it.
My hands haven't really lined up what I want to do.
Rune chance. I really didn't plan this through very
I just block with the wrong card as well. Not that it matters actually.
Just me putting in like a tier 11 from love. This is my Reinhard. It's like the first time getting tier 11 from love.
Okay.
Or change the 6.
It's okay.
It just goes to self.
Oh, right.
Just the only one that costs 1.
And then it just full lightning trigger on those. Well, I don't want to get in the range of arcane damage. So I suppose I take 2. And take a block. Just not quite as good as 10.
This is not a good hand.
Stop.
No blocks.
Take 6?
Yeah, go to 2.
Go ahead.
Shock seal. Pitch 2. Full blade 4. 8. 1 floating. 1 in hand.
Pitch for 2. Red Warrior's Valor. Dawnblade for 6. If it hits, go again.
Tech reaction. And stroke of foresight reprises triggered. Oh!
Block 6.
I was thinking about blocking up 12.
Pitch 1 plus 3.
You
Reprise
can do your
it.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do your thing, yeah.
Reprise it, draw. Leave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Like,
No.
then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make a spectral, attack for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm for.
I think you probably did. Yeah. Yeah. No, your bottom would have been for like literally priceless.
1, because I'm scared of the card that will do arcane damage on my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I've died that way before.
Oh my god, what a hand. The hell?
I don't like that.
Neither do I.
Oh, that's right. That's
Iron Song. Pitch 2. Dawnblade for 4 Dominators.
Yeah, because I don't know if they're something.
Block like that.
Reinforce the line.
Reinforce the line of the trigger
So
effective. Yeah.
it deals 1 arcane damage.
I hate this. Hate this. Yep, no reaction.
So you take the 1 arcane. So it goes to 4.
What am I taking? 2.
2.
And you got 2 resource?
1 resource.
1 resource, sure.
Yep, taking 2.
Yeah, I think if you were playing the Dust Blade.
Arsenal.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I think if you were
Playing
playing
Oterate.
Remind me that one?
Whenever a card control deals damage, it deals that much plus 1.
Their body convert.
I just drew 3 reds.
Whoa.
Crazy. Attack for 1 or 2.
The embodiment of Earth is quite
You will raise
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 3, 4, and it would have been
it's an action. It's not an attack, it's a non-attack action, so it's a control.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been too far off in this
Yeah.
little matchup.
Is it?
Yeah.
So every time I play versus you, a way of breaking all my draws.
It doesn't feel like it for mine, but I don't know enough about Prism to do
I
it.
think every time I've drawn versus you, I've drawn all 3 of my arc lights in the first 3 hands.
It must be why, like how Morgan complains that you curse her
Yeah.
whenever you guys play.
Yeah. And like that hand, if I have a yellow or blue, it's so much better.
Three.
Go.
Article go again. Commander on Arsenal. A strike 10 with go again.
Pitch 3. Dawnblade 4.
Are you sure you're playing Briar over there, Jared?
Block 3.
What's it?
I'll route that.
It sounds pretty Getsu-ish, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Prior. Just happy cups.
Soul Shield.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm gonna think about this a little more
Yeah,
because otherwise I'm
that's
just dead to any +3. I should have done it earlier to be fair. I think I just threw it away.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got no pitch, one in arsenal, one in hand. But I think
Yeah.
you might have seen my arsenal.
I didn't see what it was.
Phew.
I know it's a plus something.
Yeah, you know I was going for it.
I know you have something, right? Like otherwise you don't make this play. Hello. Put this in soul, draw a card.
Yep.
Turn of Divinity, draw 3.
Yep. So you're digging for like prismatic shield or something.
Yeah.
Or any defense reaction, really.
Yeah, but I drew 3 of them last turn. Yeah, I'm just dead to your thing. Soul Shield.
Response?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Ah, good game.
That last hand was brutal.
I know.
That and then you had the Iron Song, otherwise it's fine.
But like, it was stupid close.
Well,
From you
yeah.
having like absolutely really rough hands.
Yeah, so I need to see a Tome of Divinity at any point in that game to actually get ahead.
Yeah.
But that being the first one's real unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because the next hand had the Prismatic and the Sink below, which means I'm fine. Because I can draw the Prismatic Shield and Merciful Retributions and just kill you on your turn.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of.
Yeah.
Because that's happened to me before.
I just wasn't capable of drawing the Tome of Divinities. That was the big difference.
Yeah, that one's really so stressful. Because especially whenever I just like start putting out cards for a real big turn, you can just go, oh, Sentinel.
Yeah, it was like draw one of my Arclights turn 1, draw 2 of them on turn 3.
Yeah, so I'm like constantly keeping an eye on wherever they go.
Yeah.
How likely you are to have another one.
Yeah.
And it's cost 7, isn't it?
What's that?
How much is it?
6.
6, right. So I can still leave you with stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm just waiting the whole game for my oh, I even cheated on that last turn. I'm so used to having Vestige in play that I made an extra resource.
Oh, okay.
But actually it didn't matter. I didn't actually use the extra resource, so. Because I just drew cards to play the Soul Shield anyway.
Yeah. I think I've asked before, but is there any like thoughts on Tsurukia doing that, or is that pretty much just the way to do it? Because I'm just like, I just gotta put out as much aggro and hope that you don't have Sentinel and let me get my combo turns.
Yeah. You drew them all really early as well, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a supremacy turn, really.
Because I felt like the plays that I was doing were probably the best I could really do in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so the way I win is I have to play Tome of Divinity and get multiple auras in play.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so just racing, I guess, is the best way to stop that.
Yeah.
Just dodge the Tome of Divinities. Yeah.
It just feels like a constant, like, stress test. And it's not even a stress test in the way that chain is, where it's just like, just go, 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 go. It's like, go, but you won't think.
Yeah. Oh, good luck in your next round.
Me too.
Oh, I lied.
Yeah, so for what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Prism Dorinthia. I want to issue a public apology for giving out information on Dorinthia, the Dorinthia prison match that was straight up wrong. I left a YouTube comment a few weeks ago during the devastation about someone asking about the matchup, and I was like, oh no, this is pretty good in Dorinthia's favour because you can just race them and it's fine, and their auras don't have effects that you really have to worry about. And that's kind of true. But the fact is that I was talking about aggro prism, and people don't play aggro prism. People play aura prism, and it's true against aggro prism because you don't care what they're doing and you can just put out stupid amounts of damage. But aura prism is just trying to stop you any point of the way, and Arclight Sentinel just slaps you down, and eventually you can just get absolutely cornered, and it is terrible.
Did you use route?
I routed.
Yes.
He blocked 3. I routed, went back to hand. He went Soul Shield after like digging with Halo for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was on 1. So he goes Soul Shield, and then I'm some response from Arsenal.
Yeah.
So yeah. But you can see in that one that like Aura Prism really fucks Dorinthia because I just was I'm issuing a public apology. I a while ago left on a YouTube comment, like under a YouTube video, someone asking about the Dorinthia Prism matchup, and I said it was in Dorinthia's favour, which is true for aggro.
Yes.
Which was
Aura Prism
the only,
is very different.
which was the only form of Prism that anyone was playing here, because not many people were playing Prism at the time.
Yeah.
There was Nick playing aggro. Oh no, I opened. Yeah, and then I went against a couple of Aura Prisms and then got curb stomped.
Yeah.
It's like
I think Aura Prism, it's just such a mind game to like as a Dorinthia player. We really want to be as aggressive as possible for as long as possible. Which is like not how Aura Prism works. Like that's the thing that I've been really struggling with in my game plan into Aura Prism is being patient enough to just pitch away to attack at the auras and just wait, because
you're not playing the same way I'm playing at all.
because I cannot race an Aura Prism effectively. You just can't.
Ooh, Endless Winter.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to try and work on as my next game plan the next time I go up against Liam, is just trying to chip away at the auras slowly and just pitch away cards in a relatively good order, so like 3 reds and a blue, or like 2 reds and a blue, or something like that, so that I can try and like get a relatively consistent deck for late game, and only push it on turns where they don't have any auras.
I think watch that game back, because I think the match is something that you really need to play just absolutely by ear.
Yeah.
You need to be able to get a good feel of how the game is going and how you want to go. Because my deck, I don't know if anyone can tell particularly well from watching me and Rowan on stream, but my deck is actually more aggressive than Rowan's.
We're aggressive in different ways.
Yeah.
I think.
Mine is kind of like there's no brake pedals here.
Yes.
So you can see mine that I'm just going, and as soon as I like have a combo turn, I'm breaking that courage. I'm using the bolters. I got a real good bolters turn.
Yeah.
Twinning supremacy, courage. I think courage. Yeah.
Tell me there was a red hit and run in there.
Was there? I think there was.
I love red hit and run twinning blade turns. It's so good.
Actually, no, I don't think that there was, but I did have a nice turn at that, I think.
Yeah.
And then I had to choose, do I want to finish on a nourishing? Or do I want to swing again? Which would give me the same amount of cards anyway. And I decided to swing again, so I could hopefully hold on to the nourishing in hand, so I could pop another thing. Pop a Herald. And hoping to draw whatever I draw off the top, and I draw a cash in.
Yes.
And I have no copper.
Oh, gross.
So maybe cash in's worth taking out.
Into Prism?
He didn't get his library out though.
Yeah.
See, it was super close, but like I had to rely on his like real bad turns, which didn't feel great.
Yeah, because that's the thing with, because how many blues do you generally run in your deck?
I think it's about 15, but I count.
Yeah.
We got like 20 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, we've got 20 minutes, because I'm running 15 blues in my deck, and like, how many yellows am I running? 3, 6, 9. Probably running a similar number of yellows. I'm running anywhere from 11 to 15 yellows, I think. Which out of 80 cards is like not a huge amount. Where are we? Oh, thanks for the compliments for Greg, guys. It's running a high quality stream.
Always.
I know, it's always such a privilege to be able to actually come onto a high quality stream. Route, nasty card. I love Route. I say I love Route, and this is almost sacrilegious of me to announce.
Are you going to say you're cutting it?
I'm really tempted to cut it, or at least cut it down to 1.
You have more than one route?
Yeah, I'm running 2. But I'm tempted.
I have a sideboard one that I feel like I never go into.
Yeah, because I'm tempted to cut the route and add in like another red overpower, which crazy, I know.
12 blues and 3 in my sideboard.
Yeah, I pretty consistently run 15 blues.
11 yellows. No sideboard.
You're probably running about the same amount of yellows as I am. I'm considering cutting route just because like I'm not actually playing it a lot. I found that I block with it more than I'm playing it.
Now that's where we differ.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I'm actually kind of looking forward.
Just because if I run into it too early in the game, then I'll block with it rather than like pitch it or something like that.
I mean, this is real. Like, I remember Daniel saying that the idea is that you pitch it and you can use it at the end of the game. But also, that was like a year ago.
That was all that advice is like gone and past, and
don't listen to it at all.
But yeah, I'm tempted to run another red overpower because I've been finding that I've been really enjoying red overpower as my like kill card, with either like 2 blues in hand singing into overpower, or
isn't it still at the end of the day they're both +6s, but route costs 1 less?
Yeah,
that's how I always feel.
I find generally if I can pay for route, I can pay for overpower is generally how my games tend to go.
It might, that might depend on like your resources.
Yeah,
so I think maybe if you tend to favor more blues, you could go for
because I definitely pitch more blues, like 100% of the time. My deck ends up very blue at the end of it, and that's when I want to be playing overpower. Like I pitch overpower is the card that I pitch until I get to the very end of the game.
Maybe it's just that your games tend to go longer than mine.
They do tend to go longer than yours. Yeah.
So you have a higher chance of actually getting to that point where you have a lot of blues, whereas I'm just kind of like absolutely gung-ho about it.
Yeah.
That like,
which is like crazy to me because like I'm a very aggressive player and yet somehow my games go so much longer.
Yeah.
How does reprise exactly work? So reprise is triggered when an opponent blocks with a card from hand, is the simple answer to that question. There's theoretically like more complicated situation involving like resolution of the chain in terms of the order that you go in and when reprise triggers like as layers, but generally 90% of the time the way that I play it, reprise is triggered once the opponent blocks from hand. So then when you play a card with reprise, generally no one has issue with you activating the ability when you play the card, which lets you like layer effects and stuff like that, which is super awesome. But
it's really Dorithia's best edge against pretty much anything. The
best
reason
and worst.
is that you make them question their decisions.
Yes, 100%.
Callum versus Michael. Rowan versus Elijah. Morgan versus Liam. Nick versus Daniel. Sasha versus Caleb. Jared versus me. And Stephen versus Kenny.
Alright. And let Greg know if you want to like hear from anyone, if we have time between the matches to like talk through anything, talk through heroes, all of that sort of thing. Obviously +1 is your best option for like what would you call it, like sitting in the car, chill radio talk time. But
I think +1 is your best place to watch games and learn the mechanics and get a real good feel for them.
Yeah.
And then go to Art of War, the podcast, to hear like in-depth discussion about Flesh and Blood as a whole.
Sure. Yeah. I do have to move. I don't have any of my stuff here, but yeah, Michael gets to move. So.
How are you finding Lexi?
Yeah, I have one. There's things there's a lot I need to learn. Especially 1.5 meters away.
So are you playing?
Elijah. So Chain. I think he's still playing Chain.
Yeah, he's playing Chain.
So you said everyone's also learning.
How was your last game? Yesterday?
Jared, right.
Oh, yeah. Did your first game go to a draw?
Well, if you want extra practice, I'm always available because I don't have to.
Thank you. Get your rubbish out of here, Michael.
Technically, it's yours.
Too cool. All right. See, something about this just feels familiar, you know?
Oh, do you mind if I sit there?
Right. Oh, it's so close to lining up.
Okay, so the side that you're on, Rowan, is the warrior side of the street.
Yeah.
It seems to be very, very popular in the community.
See, the problem is, right, is that Michael and I have made Dorinthia our pet hero for like literally the whole time that we've been playing. Michael like cheated lightly and blitzed with Kasai, but
This is interesting.
look, she's cool. Oh, this is going to be exciting. So this is the first time that I've played Elijah since the Seeds ban. So it's going to be interesting to see what's replaced it. We had an interesting conversation on Wednesday the last time we played off about whether Seeds would like actually affect the way the deck worked, kind of. And what it might be replaced with. But it's going to be interesting to see what comes up. I'm so tempted every time I do this now to just put down Skullcap. I know I shouldn't, but I'm always so tempted to. So I'm very excited, Elijah, to see what you've done with the deck.
Yeah, hopefully it works. I'm not looking forward to versing your warrior though.
Yeah, we'll find out.
It's definitely my
It seems
hardest
to be a
matchup.
common thing, is no one likes going up against Warrior. I don't see what the problem is. But then again, I'm the Warrior, so, you know. Where are we?
We're not playing tonight, eh?
I'm gonna head off on
You want to have a look at what the cards I've got?
Dauntless.
You got Shocky Thing.
I shouldn't say anything, that might show my opponent what I'm doing.
I should probably know this. I feel
But yeah, again, any questions, chuck them in the chat. Any comments, chuck them in the chat. And we will get there at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, it says. I will be building it. Should be the first year that I've been properly. And I was thinking, I know what I'm doing there, and I'll probably go across these little certain matchups, but wasn't sure what to do for boots. And so, that's why there's that weird one from the crew. Couple D6. Yours are bigger. Mine's smaller. Yeah, well, clearly I can't do anything with it either. Top card.
Yeah, the Ursa mat is a pretty hot mat. Like, just a comment in chat. I've been really impressed actually with like how beautiful some of the mats have gotten recently. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm in love with my baby, my little glint mat, but some of the new stuff is just absolutely amazing. How would you like me to cut?
Just in half. What about with one?
Half is fine for you as well. Right. High roll?
Yeah.
7.
4.
You go first.
Sweet. Yeah. I go first?
Yep, you go first.
So I've got 6. It's a really shitty hand there.
Uh,
So I'm gonna have to pay 1 any time I attack, right? If it hits.
pitch 1.
Oh, that's a perfect time to pay.
3. Rune charm.
Sure.
Arsenal.
Before you end your turn?
Yeah.
Sigil.
Yeah.
Gain 3. You've got the life counter. Oh, nope. Don't draw up 3, Rowan. Just 1. Okay. Pitch 3. Singing Steelblade. Warrior's Valor. Dawnblade for 8. On a hit, go again. On a hit, draw a card until end of turn. I got 1 in hand, nothing floating. For 8.
For 8. 1 in hand, nothing floating.
Correct.
Oh, I forgot to shake it. Fuck.
Oh, so this is what I like about the chain matchup. I don't have to worry about the tunic counter.
I'm then going to play Shockwave.
Or block 11.
Cool. Arsenal pass?
Yep. I'll just shackle and pass.
Cool.
For 2, so all lightning says if you're in lightning or elemental attack, the card would deal damage. There's combat chain that deals that much +1.
Hit and run. Pitch 2. Plough through. Dawnblade for 6 with go again. If you block with an attack action card, it gains +1 until end of turn.
Take 6.
Cool.
Because anytime it deals damage, you'll take an extra 1.
Come in for 3.
Yep, any damage. It's not any time it hits, it says any damage deals damage. Yeah. And so it's coming in for 2.
Of course it is. Yeah, I'll just block 4.
Go damage. I will get a +3.
So does it get +1 anytime I block?
No, that's just for the first attack.
Take 3.
Yeah. Commas, brackets, all that sort of thing. I got 1 card in arsenal, nothing in hand.
Snatch for 4 and 1 attack.
Block 4.
Cool. Drop and pass.
Yeah. 1 soul shackle.
Yep.
Soul reaping.
1 arcane.
Can Soul Reaping be played from Banished? No,
No, I
right?
can't.
I always feel so bad when that card gets hit off of Banished because it's such a good card.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I'll shackle. Touch 3. Nebula for 1 and 1 arcane.
Okay, and on hit you create a thingy.
Yeah.
You've got 1 card in hand. How much floating? 2? 1.
1 floating.
1 floating. Take the arcane.
Yeah.
Block the weapon.
Yeah. 6.
No block. Take 6.
Arsenal.
Cool. Pitch 2. Steelblade Supremacy. Dawnblade for 5. On a hit, draw a card. Nothing floating, 2 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
Take 5.
Cool. Drawing a card of Supremacy, then deciding if I'm triggering the bolters. What are you on, 29? See, it feels early to trigger the bolters, but also it's such a good turn to trigger the bolters. Yeah, I'm going to trigger the bolters. Give it go again.
Yeah.
Pitch 1. Coming again for 5. On a hit, I gain my counter this turn.
Take 5.
Attack reaction. Take it to 8.
Yeah, take 8.
Draw a card. End turn.
Yeah.
Gain counter.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Sweet. 2 shackle.
Uh-huh.
Rip for reality. Command and conquer.
Yep. Oh, Rip the Reality has blood debt. I hate that. Okay. Yep, we're good. We're good.
Plunder on.
Yep. Uh-huh. Plunder on from Arsenal. My least favourite words in this game.
Shadow puppetry.
Oh, there we go. My next least favourite words in this game. If you say CNC, I swear to God, Elijah.
It's not CNC.
Thank God. On Wednesday, Elijah managed to CNC me for 7 with Go Again, twice in a row.
I'll choose. I'll choose +2.
Cool, because it has Go Again from the Shadow Puppetry, right?
Yeah, so it's going in for 11.
Yeah, it is. And on a hit, you'll draw a card. But I have a counter, but it's 11 damage. What are you on, 21?
21.
21, I'm on 36. Coming in for 11, that takes me to 25. You've still got 1 card in hand. And you'll draw a card. Nebula Blade. There's Rip Through Reality as well. Having to do math is really hard, team. Okay, 11. And I have the stupid Null Rune Hood. 4, 7, 10. Takes 3 fucking cards. I don't want to do that. So on a hit, is Shadow Puppetry look at the top card of your deck as well?
Yeah, look at the top card, you may banish it.
You can trigger them on whatever order you want. Gross. Take 11.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I'll trigger Shadow first.
Yep.
Take 6. Pitch 1 3 the size of the surge. Use my tuning to Rosetta Thorn. Two no under. Visible to Arcane. Fusing. If it hits, create a frostbite token.
Yeah, keep it.
Okay.
Draw it.
Yep.
Then I'll shackle.
Shadow Puppetry and Plunder on. God, it's broken.
A tree meet and greet for 4.
Sure. With go again?
Yeah, shackled it.
With 1 floating?
2 floating.
2 floating. Gross. Take 4.
Create a rune shot.
Yep. Oh, no, boo. Cool, yep.
Nebula for 1 and 4.
Take 1, block 4.
Your turn.
Cool, okay.
I take 1 blood dip.
Yes, you do. 20 evenses. I promise that was not good planning or good math on my part. I'm just happy about the skull cap. Pitch 3. Spoils of War. Plow through. Dawnblade 4. 3, 4, 7, 9. If you block with an attack action card, it gains +1 until end of turn. Spoils of War gives it go again. On a hit, create copper tokens. I have got nothing floating, 1 card in hand, 1 card in arsenal. And no tunic.
For 9.
For 9, with go again.
Yeah, I'll take 9.
Cool.
Unless you got reaction.
Nope. Come in for 4.
I'll block 4.
Yep. Tunic counter stays on the Dawnblade
Yeah.
because I hit you. I also have the copper tokens from hitting you once. Pass to you.
Sweet. Free shoot.
Okay. 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 I'm happy about Plunder on. Oh, is the second card not a blood debt?
No, that's not blood dip, no.
Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Alright.
I'll look 6. Embodiment of Earth.
4 and 1, 5. No, this is rotated from
Shackle.
Uh-huh.
2 and 2.
Pitch 3. Singeing 2 and 1 arcane.
Arcane.
Yep.
Take 2.
Ball lightning for 2 and go again. That's the one that if it hits.
I can't risk taking arcane damage with the rip through reality sitting right there. Stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
I got 2 resources.
Nah. No, I don't use it, so just the
Wolverine Skies. Rip for reality. 4. That hits create 2 rune shots.
And no go again, correct?
No go again.
For 4, create 2 rune chants on a hit. No go again, you can't snappies it. 3, 4.
Yep. Awesome.
Okay. Okay. Pitch. Hit and run. Pitch 3, Dawnblade for 4 with go again. 2 floating, 1 in arsenal. Nothing in hand.
Take. Yeah, take 4.
Cool. Dawnblade for 5. 1 in arsenal, nothing floating.
And if it hits,
Can I check your graveyard? Or how many of that card have you played? The one that gives
The
a
Iron
+3?
Song?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to play it because it wouldn't do anything unless you block from hand. But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
none in arsenal. Not none in arsenal. None in graveyard right now.
None in graveyard?
No. Would you like me to look for anything in particular?
No. I was just wondering about that
Yeah,
one.
there's none in there. Iron Song response, 0 cost attack reaction, +3, as long as reprise is triggered. If reprise is not active, it does nothing. However, you can now play it from arsenal without reprise being triggered to get it out of there if you need to. That was a fun errata.
2, 3, and then this one.
Oh, why it's so hot in this back corner. I love sitting in the same room as a Dash player and just hearing them load, load, load. It's so funny.
For 5.
For 5.
I'll block 2.
Cool. Counter goes up on the Dawnblade.
Yeah.
Past you.
Sweet. 4 shekel.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh, that's so gross. You're on 4. Okay.
I'll pitch 3 for it, yeah.
So you get a frostbite.
I will pitch 3 and play naked. So on your turn, I get 6 size and 2. I can search my deck for a card.
Swear to God, Elijah, if it's plunder run from Arsenal again.
Nah, not this time. For 5 with draw a card.
Okay. For 5, I'm on 18. Am I?
You're on 18.
Take 5. Go to 13.
Reaction?
Yep.
Seven, and we'll create 3.
Play Earthbound Search. So 1
Yeah, I'll
size
take
and
that.
search. And for 13. Hits.
So, Bramble Spark, 4 lightning, pitching 3, 4.
Yeah, that was the very
So, 4 lightning, Bramble Spark, deals 1 arcane, deals 1 arcane.
Sting of Sorcery.
Yep, this is where I've got my
Shekel.
I've got to create
What
these
does
off.
that do?
It's free. It doesn't. It's not doing anything.
Oh,
It
it's
gives
just...
attack
Oh,
as
okay.
possible.
Right. Cool. So it's to activate Nebula.
Yeah,
For
pretty much.
4.
Yeah.
You're on 4. No go again.
No, I go again from Shaka.
Right, yes, that's how that works.
Tunic and 3 before.
For 4 with go again. You could create. How much pitch do you have? Nothing?
1.
1 pitch?
Yeah.
Cool. And then you've also got your thingy. Yeah.
Rosetta for 2 and 2.
Pitch 1. Shunt. You take 1 damage, and I block
yeah.
4.
Yep.
I never play those in this matchup.
Yeah, I'll break iron with.
To gain 2 resource.
Yep. CNC for 1 and 6.
Elijah!
Play regular search. Pitch 2 command.
I don't know if this counts as the hit from the arcane, I'm not sure.
Oh, so what's the card say?
Attack action cards you control gain when you attack with this deal 1 arcane damage to target him.
I don't think that counts as an on-hit effect. Hey Nick, dealing arcane damage, does that count as hitting? For, like, effects of
It
CNC?
doesn't count as hitting, but if a card says deals damage,
Cool, thanks Nick. So, CNC is it has to hit, right? Rather than deal damage?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so the arcane does not trigger CNC.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the 1 arcane.
Yeah.
And then 6. Lose my arsenal card. Yeah, I'm going to take 6 and lose the arsenal card and go to 6. Losing Twinning Blade, which makes me want to cry on like so many levels. I love Twinning Blade. But that's okay. Right. Pitch 2 on my turn. Dawnblade for 5. I got 1 floating. I got 1 in hand. No arsenal currently.
For 5.
For 5. No go again.
1 floating.
1 floating. 1 in hand.
Uh,
2 arcane and coming 4
I'm gonna pitch the Iron Walk.
Don't. Oh, okay. Okay. Woo. I was like, I swear to God, if there's a defense reaction with arcane coming at me.
I'll
Alright.
choose Banish and how much are you hitting for? 5.
For 5. Yeah.
Any on hits?
I'll choose Banish and can defend from Arsenal.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll take 6.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, that frostbite's.
And 6.
Attack correction. Make it 8. And reprise is triggered. So. Oh, what do I want to do with that? That can stay on the top.
Yeah, so I take 2.
Yep. Counter stay on the Dawnblade.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
5 chicken.
Yep. Oh, gross. Okay.
No, I got no out here. Now I get them when I don't want them.
Oh, there's nothing to. So what, you would have to banish a non-attack action with Blood Debt for Shadow?
Yeah, which was the... I was gonna need 2.
Yeah.
Banishing A1. I would have worked if I didn't get these.
Oh, yeah. 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 Because, yeah, there's no way to pump the Rift Vines and not enough ways to get go again. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be the biggest impact that not having seeds has right now is Shadow of Ursa.
Yeah.
Just getting to like this point in the game and needing to be able to swap stuff out and get shit out of banished.
Yeah. It affects so many cards.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Okay, where we are. No Carrion Husk versus Drenthia.
No.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. Everyone was running Carrion Husk into Drenthia for the first like month maybe, and then it just, I didn't see it as much, which is potentially because of the aggro differentiation maybe. Like Carrion Husk does not let you be as aggressive as the Ebenfold. Is it Ebenfold?
Ebenfold.
Yeah. Yeah. Because obviously, like, Carrion Husk lets you theoretically turn off a big turn, but also Ebenfold lets you put more pressure on to strip cards from hand or, like, push through.
Oh, you mean this Iron Weave?
Oh, yeah, the Aether Iron Weave.
Ebenfold's the helmet.
Yeah, Aether Iron Weave rather than Carrion Husk. Because what's your reasoning, I suppose, for running Aether Iron Weave over Carrion?
Yeah, just lets me apply more pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can definitely see why people would use Thingy.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things as well, right? Is that like when you play against like other players a lot, you kind of get to understand like the rhythm of the game. Yeah. And like while Carrion Husk is a really good card to like kill the turn, you also need to kind of like deploy it really. Like it's weird to try and figure out how like the balance of playing it versus keeping it. Yeah. I personally think Aether Iron Weave is more useful because it blocks for 1 and it also gives you 2 pitch to let you push on the turns that you need to. Yeah. Singeing. I loved seeing you break out Singeing. I think that's fully one of the I think that's one of the best Runeblade generic Runeblades. You know what I mean? To come out of Aria, just like it's such a broken card. Also, it offends me that they called it Singeing Steelblade. You know, as a warrior player, you know. Yeah, gotta love Art of War. Yeah, Art of War is such a phenomenal card in Chain, and like playing against Chain always breaks my heart a little bit when it goes into like the Banished Zone or something like that, because it's such a fun card to like watch the turns play out. Yeah, there's so much potential in there. Okay, any other questions, or do we have a quick break before the next round? Yes, Chain is definitely still a threat. Like, no two ways about it. Like, that was a fucking close game. I think it was just one unlucky turn of Soul Shackles.
Yeah, I think I need to add more Blood Debt.
Yeah.
There's not many good
balance,
options.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's definitely interesting to see what's going to be coming through.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game, Elijah.
Cheers.
Tamid, I swear to God. Tamid is threatening to play 9 Singeing Steelblades, which friendship terminated, like, immediately.
And what, Chain?
Yeah, and Viscerai.
Oh, Viscerai.
Like, does Viscerai really need more ways to do combination arcane physical damage? Like, it's not necessary to me.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Michael. I forgot your name a little bit there, just briefly. Yeah, I know. I've been terrible recently, team. I've been forgetting people's names left, right, and centre. I think it's something to do with not being able to see like the whole face, so you just kind of like lose recognition. You know, I've lost my equipment. Where's the booties? There we go. How'd your game go?
I won.
Oh, there we
So
go.
I'm 3-0 at the moment.
Same. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Should I go get my stuff?
We probably won't be on here. I've been on twice tonight. You've been on once tonight.
Yeah.
Probably
And I was almost going to be on twice tonight, but I
Yeah.
don't think Callum wants to play.
Yeah.
So.
Greg probably wants new people to entertain the stream because obviously you guys are going to get bored if it's just us all the time.
No, they love you. Sometimes too much.
Yeah. No, I know that I like to see variety, so hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more heroes and stuff on. We've got some interesting stuff running around tonight, so there's
People
Greg's
are
running
busting
Lexi.
it. Yeah, people are busting out the new Ari heroes.
Uh-huh.
There's like 3 Briars, a Lexi, and an Oldheim.
Yeah. Yep. Which like I love. This is like, for me, this is like the perfect kind of like calm before the storm of a new set releasing where like no one really knows what they're doing. There's no like good meta yet.
I think
people are
if
still
the-
trying to work out the balance.
Yeah, I don't think the new heroes quite are performing spectacularly, but it's entirely just because like they're so new
Yeah, no,
and
no,
they
it
haven't
doesn't do
been
with them.
figured out yet.
Yeah.
Back when Monarch first came out, some of the lists that Chains were running was just insane things.
Yeah. Yeah. 9 Morvrins and Rosetta Thorn in Viscerai. I feel like Rosetta Thorn in Viscerai is just like
Wait,
gonna
no,
be
I was thinking
brutal.
of something else. I was thinking of Mordred, and I'm like, you can't have 9 of those.
Yep. Oh, to me, you can roleplay as Dorinthia anytime. We will crowdsource you a blonde wig and we will freight it to you just to make it happen. Yeah, Tamid is threatening to run Singeing Steelblades and he's sad that they banned the Duskblade. So he can't
What
roleplay as Dorinthia anymore.
even
for
is
the
the
Runeblade.
difference between Singeing Steelblade and Arcanic Crackle? That one from Monarch that's like
Oh.
1 damage attack, and I don't think it costs either.
So Singeing Steelblade...
To me, surely you know this
I
one.
think Singeing Steelblade has stacking arcane question mark?
Because
No,
I'm pretty sure
surely
the
not.
effect text is both just deal 1 arcane damage
Yeah.
to target hero.
Yeah,
Or
it's
to
probably just trying to
opposing
like
hero.
bulk out the breadth of like combining arcane and physical.
Yeah, like the
'Cause
real
there aren't a
reason.
huge amount of cards that do both of those things at the same time.
The real reason it exists is to have it in sealed.
Yes, obviously. That's
But
like which, considering the way that like LSS tested, is probably pretty central to their minds. Like
Yeah, so
sealed
it kind of
versus duplication
is like-
constructed.
at that point, why not just reprint the last one?
Well, because it's already in the hero deck as well, right? So there's already
Yeah.
2 sources of where you can get it. It's also common.
Yeah, so I think like having a source to get it isn't the deal. I think it's just like it's in there for sealed. It's probably I don't think Arcanic Crackle sees any significant play.
One is 1 cost, one is 0 cost, according to Tamid. So yeah, I think Singeing Steelblade just deals more physical damage.
Which one's 1 cost?
Arcanic Crackle is 0, Singeing Steelblade is 1.
Okay, and
Yeah.
they both block for 3. Question mark to me.
At Tamid, do they both
Yeah,
block
yeah.
for
I'm
three?
not asking Rowan. I don't think Rowan knows.
Oh, okay. So Singeing is 4 power, 1 arcane. When you attack with versus deal 1 arcane. So very
How is
similar.
that a significant difference?
I don't know. This is why I avoid every hero that deals arcane damage. Like Wizard, Runeblade, I don't want to have to figure out what the cards do. I like the cards just telling me what to do and then doing that thing. Makes life real easy.
We should have stopped after Welcome to Wraith. Just 1 set. That's all you get.
Yeah. Yeah, they both block for 3 as well.
Michael versus Rowan.
Hi.
Classic.
Elijah versus Liam. Callum versus me. Nick versus Sasha, Morgan versus Caleb, Daniel versus Steven, and Jared versus Kenny. So you see guys, this is a warrior tournament. What's the warrior on stream?
It's lots. If you want us to stay on stream, we can. But do you guys want some variety?
Okay, you've
seen a lot of both of us so far.
You could see what I'm talking about for different play styles.
We've played
because it comes out.
Oh sure, final round, top table.
Yeah.
Go get your stuff, Michael.
Yeah, because like it comes out when we play.
Yeah. Potential future proofing. Very true. Yeah. It's been really interesting seeing the way that LSS has kind of like changed some of the wording around for cards that do very similar things. Just in terms of like adjusting how they're read. I think just for ease of everything. Very true as well to me, bringing up the Spectra thing. Spectra is such a fascinating. It's such a fascinating thing. I'm not over it. But yeah, you guys are definitely getting a lot of Warrior tonight, so I hope that that's okay. We'll try and get you some new stuff next week, but for now you guys are going to have to deal with it.
It says 350.
Okay, what do I take out into this matchup? Funnily enough, Michael and I don't actually play off against each other very much.
We always dodge each other.
Yeah, we normally dodge each other relatively well coming through standings and stuff. So it's always really interesting going up against another warrior because the mind game is nuts. Like off the charts nuts. See, now Michael's just flexing with his cold foil Dorinthia.
You have one made with love and care. Mine was made by a printing machine. So...
Yeah, shout out to Jared. I probably need to try and get a new foil to back that as well.
I wish it would look good, but I feel like it wouldn't. For Heaven's Claw.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's too central about the person in it.
Maybe. I feel like the angle of Heaven's Claw is kind of similar though. What do I sideboard into this matchup? I can never remember. See, I told myself I would start writing down my sideboard so that I could actually start trying to like learn and improve. But that lasted like one night and I immediately forgot it. So, good job, Rowan. Take out those bad boys. Okay.
Sorry, Tamid, are you asking if anyone has seen an Alpha Rampage before? I think we have.
Yeah, we're a couple of babes swinging swords, Michael. There we go. Okay, well, I can sideboard 13 cards. How many have I taken out? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What cards do I want?
Oh, the text is different. Don't really have anything to compare it right now. I don't think anyone's playing Rhinar tonight, so...
Wait, where are we? Where are we? Am I behind? Where are we talking
There
about
is a...
Alpha Rampage?
Oh no, this is in the Dunedin Flesh and Blood chat.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, I see. I was like, what's going on with the chat? But no, you guys are just waiting patiently for us to stop talking shit and start playing. So I suppose we should probably stop talking shit and start playing.
No, it's all about the smack.
God. You guys are in for like a rough ride coming up to Nationals because I know that every single person at Dunedin is simultaneously going to get more competitive and more ridiculous every week. It's going to be a ride. Have you finished sideboarding, Michael?
I thought I was, but then I remembered the card that I need to take out.
There we go. Is it plow through?
maybe. And going through it, everything seems to be clumped into twos.
There we go.
This was a thing in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that, like, searching through your deck,
Yeah.
and you see cards clumped together that you don't want to draw together, and you just split them up.
Uh-huh.
It was like, are you allowed to do that? Because then your deck gets shuffled, but you've, like, influenced the chance of them being together or not.
What?
Because, like, in theory, shuffling completely randomizes, but it doesn't really completely randomize.
Well, nothing can completely randomize. Like,
So, like, say you've got 2 blue steel blade shunts,
uh-huh.
and you see that, and you're searching your deck because you're using a singing steel blade or something, and you see them together, and you like, oh, I don't want to draw those at the same time, so you take one, put it halfway through the deck, and then search, get your card, then shuffle.
Okay.
Is it stacking your deck that you
I
split
would
them up?
disagree, because you're about to shuffle and then cut. So unless you're like just stacking your deck as standard, including in the shuffle cut area, then it's all just going to get shuffled through anyway.
The Yu-Gi-Oh ruling is that it is not, and that you are allowed to do it, but it started a whole thing.
Everything starts a whole thing. How would you like me to cut?
Half and half.
Half and half? I have no idea what half and half is. Any Americans, can you please drop in the chat what half and half is? Is it just half milk and half cream?
It's something like that.
Anyone who knows
a product.
what half
I
and
thought
half
you just
is.
meant like half. It's called half and half because there's half and then there's
No,
another.
it's a thing that people put into like coffee or something. Cut it in half, man.
Well, yeah, I didn't know how you wanted me to cut
Half
it.
and half.
I'm pretty sure that's half cream.
No, roll first. Roll first. Sorry, team. It's late at night. We're tired. 4.
7.
Yes, I'm going first.
No.
Oh.
I think letting pretty much anyone at this point go first is a bad idea.
You think?
I want to start my tunic. I want to start swinging.
And you want to get an
When you
arsenal?
block, there's like so many good cards that just there's so many good cards that I just don't want you to have. So if I force you to block with any of them,
Yeah, that's good.
it's already off to a good start.
Yeah.
And also, I can do this. Pitch 3. Rushing. 6 dominated.
Woo! Okay, which card do I like the least out of the cards in my hand right now? Because I'm not letting this hit, obviously, because that would be stupid of me.
But it does mean I get to start stripping your armor.
It does.
Which helps my reprise effects later.
Correct. 6 dominated turn 1, Michael.
I got this against Callum last game.
Swear to God, it's fucking brutal.
He loves it.
6 dominated turn 1.
That was a miserable experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was on Katsu.
Yeah. That's the only benefit of being run through is I do have equipment that will block.
He did have.
The worst dominated thing Michael did to me last game. So.
Yeah.
He did have red unmovable, which stopped
6.
it, but still it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Would that I could for a shunt on that turn. Cool. Drawing up. Drawing up and feeling sad. Patch. Nope, tunic. Here we go. Remembering. Getting back into the swing of it. Figuring it out. Patch 1. Dawnblade. 3.
No blocks.
Arsenal.
So no reaction?
Nope. Drop and pass.
Change 2.
Uh-huh.
Pitch 3.
Uh-huh.
Spores of War.
Uh-huh.
Iron Song Determination. Dawnblade for 6. Dominated. Go again. If it hits. That was a loud whistle.
Yep. Sorry, everyone. Anyone listening with headphones?
Whenever it hits, 2
Copper,
coppers
yep.
and 1 pitch floating.
1 pitch floating, 2 cards in hand, coming in for 6. You're below me, so Skullcap is not turned on. It's dominated. This is like my worst case scenario, team. Wow. Michael.
I do start swinging and then I don't stop. That is
Yeah.
how the game works.
Nuts. Okay. 6.
Yes.
Doing the math. I'm just going to hope you don't have a red hit and run. Take 6. Unless you have an attack reaction you would like to add.
No reaction.
Take 6. Skullcapper's on.
Create 2 coppers.
Yes, you do.
Pitch for 3.
Uh-huh.
Pay for braces.
Uh-huh.
Dawnblade for 5.
Dawnblade for 5. 1 card in hand.
I pitched down in the wrong order, but I have 2 pitch left.
You do have 2 pitch left. Five. From hand, reprise is active.
Take 1 instant. Stroke of Foresight, plus 3.
Take
Prize
3.
effect. Draw. Leave on top.
Take 3.
Create 2 more coppers.
Yeah, you do. Wow.
Dawnblade gains a counter.
Wow.
And then I pass.
2. Tunic. Pitch 2. Dawnblade 3. One floating, 1 card in hand. 1 in arsenal.
Surely you can't get 3 ice cards in the pinch now.
No blocks.
Attack reaction. And song response from Arsenal.
No reaction.
Arsenal pass.
Tunic to 3.
That sucked.
I don't think you'll like my turn.
I'm definitely not going to like whatever you do.
Pitch 3. Steelblade Supremacy. Spores of War. Dawnblade for 8. Go again. For hits, 2 coppers. And draw.
11. What do you want? And what
33.
is Skullcap active for me? Cool. So you're on 8. You've got 1 card in hand.
No pitch, but tunic.
Yeah. 8. Take it to 11. I block that way. 2. 3. So 5. Attack reaction.
No reaction.
11. You take 1.
I was just wondering if you make more cost. Okay, so I go to take 9 total.
Yep. I'll Arsenal.
Red shunt. Right when I needed it.
Blues counter.
Yeah, you do. Get that shit off of there. Right. Tunic to 3. Pitch 3. Dawnblade 3. Chip damage from a warrior. Hysteric. I got 2 floating, 1 in arsenal.
So the combo card after hit jab is just a dominate one, but this lets me start any combo card just from cards.
No blocks.
No attack reaction.
Take 3.
Chip damage. Alright, pass to you.
Blue hit and run.
Uh-huh.
Pitch 1. Dawnblade for 3.
Oh, I forgot about the blue hit and run. Okay, so you've got nothing floating?
No.
Oh, is that a route?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you, Michael, pitching for later.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. As
Plus
per
you
the
can always
discussion
search it
earlier.
later.
Yeah, so you've got Tunic, guaranteed go again, 2 cards in
Route
hand,
is
1 card
kind of your
arsenal.
garnet.
Yeah. Yeah. No block. Take 3. Unless you would like to react.
I won't. Taking 3.
You're on 29?
Yep. Pitch 3. Pay for braces. Dawnblade for 4.
Were you considering potioning?
Well, I was kind of expecting a bigger block, to be honest.
Yes, Sosbro.
But it's not the end of the world.
It's not.
I'm still putting this out and threatening. Then I still think it's working.
Yeah. Maybe foolish of me. Take 4.
Plus 3.
Take 7. See, this is
Gain a
why
counter?
you don't trigger reprise. So they can't reprise you. Okay. What am I doing on my turn? Pitching 3. Oh, I left my Dawnblade out. Ooh. Valor, Dawnblade 6 on a hit, go again. 1 floating, 2 in hand, 1 in arsenal. Tunic on 3. The mind game.
Play like tap 5 or 5
No blocks. Okay.
Oh, no blocks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. No attack reaction.
Taking 6.
Cool. Again, go again. I got 1 floating. I'm going to come in with the Dawnblade for 3.
3.
Attack reaction. Overpower. Add 4.
Yep, take 4.
Cool. Counter goes on the Dawnblade. Not the ideal use of overpower, but that'll do.
Yeah, I tend to, on a turn-by-turn basis, when I'm not looking at a huge overarching plan, view each turn as, can I do more damage than they're doing to me?
Yeah.
But this is a situation where I can't, because of reprise effects, I couldn't do more damage, but I also couldn't block more damage than I could do. It was quite awkward.
Yeah, I getcha.
Pitch 3.
Uh-huh.
Blue Warriors Valor. That's the reason why.
Oh,
Sharp
yeah.
and Steel.
Okay, that's not bad.
Dawnblade for 8, and if it hits, go again. 1 pitch left.
1 pitch left, 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal. Tunic is on 3. But see, I also have a counter. But I don't want you to get go again.
I'll have more counters.
You will. For 8. 9. You below me currently?
Yes.
Boo.
It's a nice thing, actually, I've only just realized now, is that if you take it, I can threaten more counters.
You can.
And if you don't take it, I can threaten that I keep Skull Cap on.
Correct. I'm going to take 8 here. Unless you would like to react.
Nope.
Take 8. Is my skull cap on?
Yes.
Woohoo.
By a lot.
Well, you're up by 5? 6?
Yeah, 6.
6. Hard to read the life counter from all the way across the table. responsibly social distancing as mandated by the New Zealand government.
Right. I'm going to pay for braces. Pitch 2. Dawnblade for 5.
Dawnblade for 5. 8.
What are these cards?
Route, Out for Blood, Yellow Valor.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I'm not happy with it, but keeping the counters low
I'm
is...
pitching the Remembrance, hoping that it doesn't come up, that I draw my Nourishing.
Yeah. Dawnblade for 4. 1 floating. Tunic on 3. 1 in Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't like that counter, so attack reaction.
No attack reaction.
Tunic 6.
Take 1 from the shunt. Attack reaction. See, I like the fact that it jumped to a shunt from hand. Also tunic. Singing.
I got played here.
6. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Going for... You're blocking 6. I'm currently at 5, so I have to try and get over. I'm not going to risk the glint. Einsong.
Yep.
Going to 8. 2 over.
Take 2.
Cool. Just holding priority to determine if I'm breaking the bolters. What are you on? 12? 17? 17? Oh, I don't like that. 17. Break the bolters, but only come in again for 4.
You don't have any pitch left.
Tunic on 3.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it. Because you've still got 4 cards in hand.
Kind of think you might need more cards.
Yeah, I'd need
But
to be
also-
able to come in for 5, I think, to make it worth it.
I mean, the momentum's kind of in my favour, so
It is.
maybe you need it to put on pressure.
The
and
issue is that the pressure right now is 1
get the
card
counters.
skull cap. Like, that's all that you need to block it out.
Yeah, but if I want to keep up what I'm doing, it might be a case of if I want to keep up what I'm doing, it might be a case of like I just need all my cards
Yeah.
so I can stop you from having cards.
Because that's the question, right? Am I going to get an opportunity to break the bolters and actually use them again in this game? How would you like me to cut?
Half and half.
Half and half. I checked the chat. I don't think they know what it is.
No, what is? Half and half. Oh, right.
I wish...
Don't a bunch of Americans watch this?
I know,
I
right?
thought you meant, what good are you?
See, I really wish that the shunt had been like blue. That would have been perfect. Because then I'm 1 over. I could have gone for a glint rather than an iron song. Yeah. I'm keeping the counter. I think I am breaking the bolters here.
Okay.
And paying for them. I don't think I'm going to get another opportunity to push like this. Coming in for 4. Because it's either he gives me 2 counters or drops another card.
Not gonna block this.
You're not going to block it?
No, take.
So my skull cap is still active, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. By 1, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tunic 1. I just didn't like sitting on a full tunic for so long. Feels
Yeah.
wasteful.
I get it. I get it.
Pitch for 2.
Yep.
Red Warrior's Valor. Dawnblade for 7, and if it hits, go again.
7. If it hits, go again. 1 card in hand, 1 card in arsenal. No pitch floating. Seven. Oh, how much do I have to block here? I have to block 10. Let's do skull cap while that's still turned on.
Yeah, unfortunately, the no block
10?
on that surgeon strike there is actually correct. Right now, they have the release. So, can't swing it, but it's going.
Hold on. Are you sure you want to do that? Because if you shunt me, your skull cap's turned off.
Oh, well, because what are you at right now? 12?
13.
13?
And you're on 12. So you need to have less life.
There we go. 10. Thank you, Michael.
I just know because I managed to get off an incredible combo against a Bolton who made that mistake, and I felt real bad.
Yeah. It's really hard not being able to read the life counter because we're social distancing sensibly from safe distance. Counter on the tunic. If any of you are ever in like an actual situation in like a tournament, never do what Michael did. Let people fuck up.
Yeah.
And then if they try and take it back, call a judge. But we're being friendly. Tunic. Dawnblade 5. 2 floating, nothing in hand. Nothing in arsenal. Just 5. Just a little 5. See, and I'm already regretting using the bolters on the last turn, because this would have been coming in for 4. I would have 2 resource remaining, so I could have paid for the braces and the Dawnblade and broken the bolters on this turn and come in for 5 on the second attack.
I think, given what you knew at the time,
Yeah.
I think it was still the right choice.
I think it was. Yeah.
Because if you had like a handful of reds or something instead,
Yes.
and you hadn't done it, you'd be like kicking yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
5.
Cool. Pass to you, Michael.
Tunic to 2. Pitch for 2. Steelblade Supremacy.
Uh-huh.
Dawnblade for 5, and if it hits draw.
Cool. See, there's no go again currently, which means that there's probably a glint hidden behind there, or this is a bolter's turn. I would probably make this a bolter's turn. Because you've got nothing floating, but you draw a card. So probably the smartest thing to do here is to block with 3 cards, even though it's really annoying. Because the only thing that makes us hit is 2 Ironsong responses, which if you have them, you deserve it. 9.
Don't have them.
How many supremacies are in your graveyard?
I believe that's my second.
Is that your second?
Yep, so I still have 1.
Cool. Tunic. Dawnblade. 3. We're back. Like swings and roundabouts to where we started.
No blocks.
No attack reaction.
Taking 3.
Cool. Pass to you.
I'll run you through some of the basics.
Tunic to 3.
You just need to...
What are you on right now? 9?
9. 9 to your 12. Blue hidden run.
Uh-huh.
Hits 2. Dawnblade for 3 with go again.
2 cards in hand. 1 floating. Oh, Singing Steelblade. Interesting. Tunic on 3.
The only one to block 1 out, fine taking the 5 damage, you let the sword and strike through. Because worst case scenario is you block the sword and strike and that head for the moment. In that case, I get you home now.
See, because if you've got the twinning and I block, overblock here, I'll feel like a dum-dum. Are there any twinnings in your graveyard? I don't think so.
No.
And I know you run 3.
See, that's something about playing at a local armory as opposed to like if we go to nationals or something.
Yeah.
Rowan, unless of course we get matched up, is that Rowan has that information that I typically will run 3.
Yeah, and I can't see any reason for pitching the
But running-
singing unless you already have the twinning, because that's the card that you need in this context to make it work.
Running 2 twinnings is the more popular option as well.
I'm only running
So it
2
gives
because I
me-
don't have 3. The second I get my third one, it's going the fucking
Yeah,
deck.
I know Ryan was really shocked by it.
3,
Or I haven't actually looked anyway.
Plus 3.
sure. Take 3.
Yep. Put him in the mouth.
Get out of here.
If you see the McGinty release, as soon as you see that in the test play with combo,
Red hit and run?
ask you for the graveyard.
Long wait for 6 with go again.
That's hot.
Any of these 3 cards.
6.
Lord of Wind gets this combo of how many of these 3 cards.
No!
Winning.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Yeah, look at graveyard.
You son of a gun.
No reactions?
Nope.
Cards.
Obviously no reactions.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
take me for?
If there's not any,
I don't know. 9 shunts in your hands?
these 3. So the way that we look
I wish.
gets us plus damage from how many
Tunic 3?
of Surgeon Longbow McGinty.
Yep,
shuffle
Tunic.
back into the deck.
Dawnblade for
So if
3.
there's no graveyard
You're on
targets,
9,
it
I'm
doesn't
on
matter.
9.
Or if you're gonna get like 2 damage or something.
Is it worth giving you a counter at this point to do something on my
The
turn?
McGinty hitting is based on how much damage the little one does, and if you can let that deal the damage.
Get the last card.
Yeah, take it.
Sharpen
So
steel.
what are all these cards?
Alright, Valor, Route, Hit and Run, Blue.
Pushing like 4 damage max.
There's quite a few things I'm glad to get rid of.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you hadn't had the twinning blade, it would have been Sharpened Steel, then a Dawn Blade, Michael, for 6.
Because your first block was a lose-lose either way. You just didn't realize it.
No, I think that the first block was good because it either gets out the attack reaction or the twinning blade on the first one.
Serving line.
And it still gives me 3 cards to block with. I think the mistake there would be over-blocking and blocking with 2 cards. Because then you can play around that with the twinning and then go on to use the response further down the line. So I'm going to Tunic and Dawnblade 3. Yeah, right. And see, I know how Michael plays. I'm pretty sure, so this here is me trying to taunt him into just taking 3, because there's nothing coming after it. There's no additional damage. And I know that he's a lives on the edge kind of player.
I live on that razor's edge.
There we go. So I'm kind of trying to like goad him into taking the 3 damage and just wearing him down a little bit further.
I mean, I was going to, but now I don't want to.
See, there we go. Which, yeah, explaining my game plan might be a little bit detrimental to my game plan, but
How many cards in hand or on Tunic?
yeah.
That hits and bounces.
Either way, it either gets him 3 life or it takes a card from hand.
How many
Which is a
shunts
win-win.
in graveyard?
In graveyard?
That's what I'm going to base my decision on.
Alright.
Did someone tear up a Duskblade?
2 red, 1 yellow.
Pretty sure she runs a full rainbow here,
Anywhere from 6 to 9 still in the deck total.
but I think
Yes, 6. No, hold on.
Definitely not 9. You've
No,
got some in there.
anywhere from 3 to 6 still in the deck. There's not 9 more shunts in the deck, don't worry.
so death by shunt is possible here, but I think if I just go keep hitting, I should be okay. So I'm going to take 3.
Cool. The plan worked. There we go. Past you.
Cards bouncing back to my hand, it's going straight off.
Checked 1.
Uh-huh.
The other
Pitch
combination
4-3.
like a raw seal.
Uh-huh.
Dawnblade 4-3.
No block.
Decided to take this.
No reaction.
Take 3.
Break bolters.
Sure.
A lot of bait that people fall into. So like the only time you ever block the second good arching, in my opinion.
Red hit and run.
Uh-huh.
build on to the rest of the cards in your hand.
Sure.
And you have one turn on the trigger. Otherwise, just let the second card be through and double block.
How much have you got pitch floating?
1 pitch.
1 pitch floating?
Dawnblade for 6.
Because otherwise you're trying to
With
free
go
up
again.
card for one attack. You also want to bring a resource.
If you've got the other twinning blade, Michael, I'm going to be really sad.
What other stuff? Plunder on, Ancestral, unless you know I've got it, same with Armory. I wouldn't recommend like stressing playing around you.
What am I on, 6?
Yeah.
Raising,
6.
kind of play around, just kind of get a feel for it. It's a bit more upfront.
Stroke Foresight.
Like snap.
Reprise.
Sure.
Reprise effect, yep. Draw.
Plunder on turns, they just kind of suck. You just got to block them out. Try and stop the draw. I've got the follow up. So good.
Top. Currently 3 over.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't like draw.
No further reaction.
Cool. Take 3.
Yep. Arsenal.
Tunic?
Gain a counter on Dawnblade.
Yeah, you do. Pitch 1. Dawnblade 3. 1 in hand, nothing floating.
I think here's the point that I want to start blocking, because if I just leave myself open for like a string of shunts or something, it can really screw me.
You know I'm not lucky enough to hit multiple shots in a turn. Or at least not enough to kill you.
Depending on your hand and stuff.
I don't know how to do pitch order that well. I also shuffle too much.
Yeah, I think Dorinthia can't really rely that much on pitch order, because you're going to want to go for
Singing
singing
Steelblade,
so much.
man. Like, best card in the deck. You know? Well, it's
Yeah,
maybe not the
I'm
best
making block
card in
for
the
the
deck.
card that I don't want to, though.
Arsenal, pass. Arsenal, Arsenal. I don't know who came up with that, but I love it.
I think I mean, like, someone else probably came up with it first, but
Yeah.
I know, I just think of it every single time.
Right?
Tunic to 2.
Uh-huh.
Sharpened Steel.
Uh-huh.
Pitch for 3. Dawnblade for 7.
Dawnblade for 7. Am I currently below you?
Yes.
It made my turns less more. It is kind of
10.
yeah.
Giving up a singing Steelblade for you, Michael.
What are the other cards?
Singing, twinning, red hit and run. I like all of those cards. They're so good.
Yeah, I hate that. That hurts me. Yeah,
Glint for go again.
Sure.
Reprise. Draw.
It's like going second's pretty good for me. And your bows are down.
And I'll Arsenal.
So I'm not too sure though, but they could be.
Are you hoping to hit a twinning or a
There
nourishing?
could be an argument to going second for next season.
Tunic. Dawnblade 3. One
Even if I hit
floating,
the nourishing, it would have just been.
one in Arsenal.
You probably will have got like I like the second dart or something. I dart you twice. Just because if you activate, if I go to like pass the Arsenal and you activate the instant, I still have to go again. I can still play out other cards. So you probably want to like switch off your master or something, but that is a consideration for sure. To get me off turn 2 if you win the dice roll and then you also get your Arsenal anyways.
3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you did not like doing that. You did not like doing that at all.
I think that signals having a
It does.
pretty dry hand.
I guess the most worst it's doing is like maybe a flip like a knife. It's probably better. It's probably way better in turns than the roll's way more defense reaction. She likes on mid-range control. And then that
Sharpened Steel.
Swear to God.
Pitch for 1.
It's such a good card.
Dawnblade for 6.
Dawnblade
It's
for
really
6.
good in this situation where you're just at the end and you're both struggling for cards.
Nothing floating.
Tunic is ready.
Tunic is ready. 1 in hand, 1 in Arsenal. How many glints are in your graveyard?
I'm pretty sure that's.
Is that all of them,
no.
or is there one more?
Actually,
I think that's only one of them.
Is it only one of them?
Because I pitched one.
Oh, you did. Well, that's on the bottom. Okay. How many singings in Graveyard? Are there any in Graveyard? Have you used any?
No,
Gross.
I think. Yeah.
See, yeah, this is thrilling stuff now.
Is he watching?
Why am I on 3? Here on 6. I have to block.
It depends how gutsy you feel.
It does depend how gutsy I feel. 9?
Cards?
1 in hand? 1
Like
in
the
arsenal?
cards you
Oh,
block
sure.
with?
2 out for blood, 1 yellow, hit run.
Like, how are they managing this shit? I had to get out of it.
No reaction.
Cool.
Oh my fucking god.
Tunic, Dawnblade 3. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal. Nothing floating. Obviously. See, this is what I've been working on, where I don't block with Tunic until I have to or die, because games always go 10 turns past where I thought I would get to when I block with Tunic. So if I don't block with it, then I survive for longer.
It's so much
Like, it makes sense how they had the money,
Yeah.
like the helicopter. Like, oh my god,
Flock 3.
Ooh. Cool. Before I end my turn, Sigil, gain 3, Arsenal, pass.
I can't wait to have him represent me in court. It's gonna be dope.
Over to you. See, now it's just a case of Michael getting to do 3 cards worth of stuff. And I just keep trying to goad him into not blocking.
What's your defense? Your Honor, the fucking thing pass was really good though.
Remember, you can't not block when he's on 6 and you're attacking for 3 with 2 cards.
No. If he's feeling risky, he could.
What is the original? Only 4 rounds.
Yeah. You don't want that.
What kind of question is that? You underestimated the power.
Pitch for 1, Dawnblade for 3.
Two cards in hand, 1 card in arsenal.
Yep.
No block. Take reaction.
I think you're going to stop me with a shunt, but I think I'm going to have to go for it anyway and force you into it.
6. How much floating? 1?
1 and 1 in arsenal.
1 in arsenal, Tunic on 3.
Full on cards not.
Block 5. Take 1.
Yep. No reaction.
Cool. Right, I have more than 1 card. Let's go. This is it. Tunic. Pitch 3. Dawnblade 3. 2 floating. 1 in hand. Nothing in. Oh, 1 in arsenal. I do have an arsenal card. See, this is the thrilling top table of the Dorinthia mirror match.
It's incredibly slow for 2
Yeah, I know.
extremely aggressive
I know.
decks.
See, you had a really aggressive start, which meant that I had to play more defensively, which is just slowed the whole game down.
I think we're just both racing to get each other down to less than 10, and then it super slows down, and then it's real
Yeah,
do
they
I
grind.
don't I.
Yeah.
No blocks.
Attack reaction. +3.
Defense reaction. Tunic. Shunt from Arsenal.
Take 1.
Tunic for 1.
I'm so eager for it, team.
Pitch for 3. Dawnblade for 3.
What am I on? 4?
Yes.
No block.
You don't really need a double arc like
+1.
I'm currently on 3. I'm still not blocking. Would you like to keep attack reactioning?
No, I don't.
I'm on 3. Sigil from Arsenal, boy.
That is one card that she has that I don't.
Yeah. Pitch 3. Dauntless. Dawnblade 6. 1 floating, 2 in hand. No Arsenal. See, if you watch my podcast, you know that Sigil is my favourite card in the world. And this is why. Tight spots.
It's really just changed the momentum of the game because suddenly you have cards.
Yep.
And now I need to start blocking. Or deciding what I want to risk.
Correct. And Skullcap is still turned off.
3.
Attack reaction. Add 3. 1 floating, 1 in hand.
Pitch 3. 6. Go
Take
9.
1. Yeah, you did pitch enough. Cool. Pass to you.
Pitch 3. Dawnblade for 3. Didn't tunic.
No, you didn't. Sucker. 1 in hand?
Yeah.
What, 2 floating?
Yeah.
I'm on 2. Block 3.
+3. So you take 3. No, you gain 3, then take 3.
Does that still kill me?
No.
Oh, yay!
If I get a promo girl, I'll just pick it up next week.
Okay.
Cool. Tunic. Pitch 3. Spoils of War. Dawnblade 5 with Go Again. 1 floating, 1 in hand. No Arsenal. Tunic on 3. Wait, is there first edition Aria for prizes today?
Now winning matters.
Played a bit of deck,
Oh, it's just gotten serious. Right. It's just gotten serious. I've never played a game seriously in my life. I'm not intending to start now.
See you, Steve. I don't know. Did you lose it again?
Me too. Well, I mean, I won 1 game.
10.
Arsenal pass?
Because there was a strong possibility that leaves Arsenal is around.
You don't know?
Cash in. Use my coffers. Draw 2.
Yep.
Pitch for 2. Dawnblade for 3.
How much you on? 5?
Yep.
Okay.
1 in hand, 1 pitch. How many sigils in your graveyard? It's
3.
all 3, isn't it? Yeah.
For 3, 1 floating. 6. Take 1.
Yep. Arsenal.
1. Hit and run. Pitch 3, Dawnblade 3 with go again, 2 floating, 2 in hand. No arsenal?
Still got 8 minutes.
Yep. You're good. Let me know if you want me to look for anything in the graveyard as well.
So you guys still playing game 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wallet's on the floor.
There's
Your
no
wallet's
time
on
to
the
think about that.
Right, come on, Michael.
How much?
For 3 with go again.
Hidden one from Arsenal.
Yep.
Cousin hand.
2. 2 floating. Tunic is not ready.
Caleb, you lost that one. Danny, did you win?
I'd rather look at that.
I don't even know. I feel like so
Jared.
they want to go in here.
But like, in lightning games, you don't need to get stuck. Time. Oh yeah,
6.
Cool. Arsenal Parsh.
Iron Determination.
Uh-huh.
Pitch for 3. Dawnblade for 4. Dominated.
1 in arsenal.
Yes.
So I need to block 7 to survive.
2 pitch left.
Three. Shunt. 8.
Yep.
Tunic. Dawnblade 3. 1 floating. 1 in hand. No arsenal.
You know there's only one way this can end.
Yeah.
Attack reaction?
No attack reaction.
3.
Yeah.
Double shunts. It was the only way. That's
Here
why I
we
was keeping
go.
an eye on the sigils.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to get to as well. How far down were they? Yeah, mine were too far down.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to get to them before you were.
Last turn, it would have been much more exciting if, like, my Arsenal card was a route or something.
Oh,
which is going to
yeah.
come up that turn.
There were no routes left in the deck.
In my deck?
In my deck.
Yeah.
There's 2, and I blocked with both of them. Which is why I'm considering taking them out.
Yeah. But I still had my 3 blue shunts, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, that's what was left in my deck at the end as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like, once I put 1 in Arsenal, and you're on 2, I'm kind of like, that's probably
We just hold out for the next one, right?
Yeah, it's probably the best way to win, but it's also the dirtiest.
Yeah. No, I support dirty play in this case.
I don't feel great about it.
You should feel good about it. Michael
won.
won. He shunted me to death.
What a shunt head.
So, between breaking the bolters and playing the rest of the game, that is my pitch versus like my graveyard. Pre-bolters, after bolters.
I just put mine together, but it was like about the same.
It's hysteric. Plus my like pitch and everything like that. My deck that I still had, but yeah. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
That one went long, didn't it?
It did. Yeah.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. But congratulations though, Michael.
Oh, this is the second Armory I've won. I've often come like second, but I'm always like losing to Elijah or something in the last round.
Right. Yeah, no, I've made a bit of a habit of losing to Elijah in the last round recently. Which, you know, is pretty awesome to like see other people doing well, but also I want to do well. I want to do well as well.
Screw
Greg.
you.
Yeah. Would you like us to sign off? Would you like us to plug anything? Michael. Watch the channel, team. There are Art of War podcasts released every Wednesday. Art of War Plus One's released 3 times a week. Usually 3 times a week.
Get back to my routine.
Yeah. And then obviously you've got good old Dice Jar Classic Constructed on Fridays for pretty much now until Nationals. Just because of obviously restrictions with COVID and everything like that. But if you like Flesh and Blood content, keep tuning in. We've got high quality, high definition Flesh and Blood running around. So
We'll do hopefully 1 or 2 drafts before Nationals.
Yeah.
It just depends on if we hit level 1.
awesome. So provided New Zealand gets to level 1, we'll also be running some drafts, which is going to be phenomenal. Those are always such a weird time, especially with Aria right now. So tune in for that. But Friday's New Zealand time for Classic Constructed Armories, and keep an eye on the channel for everything else. But thanks, guys. Enjoy your night.
Remember to smash that like button and never take
Comment, subscribe, all of that sort of YouTuber bullshit.
We're what 500th of the way to a silver play button? I don't know.